gentlemen, please give a warm Memphis welcome to the Las Vegas Outlaws. Gentlemen, for the first time ever, you're undefeated. Memphis Maniax!
Week 2 of the XFL continues tonight. It's a showdown in the Western Division as the Las Vegas Outlaws try to sedate the Memphis Maniax.
Hey Memphis, how you doing tonight? Are you ready for some XFL football? Does the weather worry you? Outlaws worry you? Are you ready to cheer like maniacs tonight? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now we introduce to you a Memphis native son. He may not be Elvis, but he is the king. WWF superstar Jerry the King Lawler.
These players with mud up their noses. I want to see them with mud in their mouths. But most of all, I want to see the cheerleaders in wet t-shirts. Now, let me just tell you, in the XFL, we've done away with all the boring stuff. We don't have one of those coin tosses. No, we have what you call a scramble for the ball. That's right, in the XFL, the players have to earn everything, including possession of the ball. We're going to place the ball on the 50-yard line, and these two players are going to line up on a 30, and they are going to bust their butts down there, and the first man to gain possession, his team is going to have their choice of possession of the ball. And right now, we're going to introduce the representatives for the scramble. Representing the Las Vegas Outlaws, number 28. Jamal Williams. And representing the Memphis Maniax, number 20, Raphael Cooper. All right, guys, let's do it.
All right, gentlemen, these are your instructions. You will line up on your respective hash marks. On my whistle, you will sprint to the football that's been placed on the 50-yard line. Whoever secures possession of that football will win the choice of options to start the game for your team. If there's a false start, we will restart. If there's a second false start, whoever created that false start will automatically be declared the loser. Put your helmets on and let's get started. Hash mark, hash mark, hash mark. Las Vegas has won.
It is cold and rainy here in Memphis. Ideal XFL weather, nasty. Hi, everybody. everybody. Along with Brian Bosworth, I'm Chris Marlowe. 3 undefeated teams left in the XFL. Orlando won last night, pushing their record to 2-0. The other 2 unbeaten are here tonight, Las Vegas and Memphis. Let's start with Memphis. The Maniax got a jolt this week. A little transgression. They had some distractions. Uncle Sam took too much money out of their paychecks. What gives?
Absolutely. You know, when you want to see a Maniac go crazy, you should have taken a look at their face when they got their paychecks. Yes, they were pissed off. As a matter of fact, Uncle Scam did take too much out. It was a distraction. Uncle Kippy thought it was so much a distraction that they decided to go through a fine focus workout as opposed to their regular workout, just walk through on Saturday.
And meanwhile, the Outlaws had some travel problems. They got here late last night at 9 o'clock. They had dinner at 10, bed check at 11, and I'm shocked. I am shocked, Brian Bosworth, to find out that some of them broke curfew.
I can't believe it myself. 10 of them to be exact. Yes, they will be fined. No, it won't affect their start tonight. But, you know, the bitch of it is we drove all the way out to Tunica, Mississippi in the middle of the night to talk to one player, Rod Smart, a.k.a. He Hate Me. And guess what, Rod Smart? There was nowhere to be found, were you? I tell you what, guess what? We hate you.
2 backs of notoriety here tonight. One was a star back in 1994, Rashaan Salaam. Another became a star last week. He Hate Me. He Hate Me.
Rod Smart, running back, WKU, West Kentucky University, and they hate me, baby. They hate me.
In 1994, Rashaan Salaam rushed for 2,055 yards and won the Heisman Trophy. He's not impressed.
He hate me. I never really heard of that before, so I'm not sure who the person is. There's no comparison between me and him, and they're going to see tomorrow.
You know, I'd be surprised if he leaves with that name still on his back. You know, we're going to try to knock it off. And, you know, everybody's talking about that this week, you know, he hate me. And darn right, we hate you. And I know the guys I play with feel the same way, especially our defensive line. You know, we got some guys up front that are just madmen. I mean, they got pure hatred. You know, he hate me. We've got some hatred.
All right, he hate me. You heard him. He hates you. He disrespects you. He's going to knock your block off.
That's what he think. He hate me, but he can't do nothing with me, baby.
Your last name is Smart. You guys a little stupid last night. You miss our interview. You blow off curfew. You're going to be fined for it now. Respond.
Well, hey, we just here to play ball, baby, and nothing else don't count.
They're chanting, they hate you. They hate you already.
So Las Vegas wins the scramble. They elect to receive. Kicking off is Jeff Hall. He is the former Tennessee Volunteer, wearing number 7. One of the great kickers in Southeastern Conference history. Deep to receive, Jason Kaiser and Jamel Williams. Williams is number 28.
Through the house.
He wants to go to the house, Boz. Who doesn't on the opening kickoff?
Everybody wants to hit the house.
Just about set here at the Liberty Bowl. Second week of XFL football on UPN underway. Jamel Williams. And Williams, gang tackle at about the 25. A bunch of maniacs in on the tackle. Ryan Clements is the starting quarterback for Las Vegas, a 25-year-old, a former Miami star. Up front, he has a solid offensive line. David Diaz-Infante is the anchor at center. He's won 2 Super Bowl rings. He got them with the Denver Broncos. The outside receivers are fast. Rod Smart, He Hate Me, is the featured back. Here is He Hate Me, trying to get around the corner. He Hate Me's got some room. He Hate Me is knocked out of bounds nearing the 46-yard line. He Hate Me with a terrific opening run of 22 yards.
What a great start for He Hate Me. I tell you what, that'll shut this crowd up early. He gets to see him. He just goes outside. He gets outside containment right there.
Rod Smart, 24 years old, grew up in Lakeland, Florida. Western Kentucky star. We'll call him He Hate Me tonight because that's what he wants to be called. First down. Clement, that's a backward pass caught by Jenkins. Nakia Jenkins with the catch. Short gain.
Roscoe Clark coming up.
The Memphis defensive line, they play a 3-4. Thomas, Fryer, and Shante Carver. The linebackers are outstanding. Keep your eye on number 55, Paul Lacoste. He's a nut.
Okay.
Outlaw Brian Bosworth. The corners are Williams and Clark. The safeties are Peoples and Marshall. Loss of 1 yard on the play, 2nd and 11. Draw play. He hate me. And he hate me is wrapped up by number 90, Marvin Thomas.
Marvin Thomas did a great job of skating down the line of scrimmage and unloading on He Hate Me.
Good job. Good job, defense.
With the Paul Lacoste, he's got that
Good job, defense.
46. Opening drive, 3rd and 11. Clement, pressurized. Play, there he goes. Flag is down. He mounts. Clement drill at the 33, but we've got a marker down, and this is going to come back. Marshall and Sawyer leveling. Clement.
We got holding on Eric Bates. Took down Shante Carver.
So the long run nullified. Wipes out a 21-yard gain.
Holding offense on a takedown. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 3rd down.
Here we go. Dual right gun, quick kick on the center.
We got a quick kick here. Tell you what, they better be awake back there because this ball hits at 25 yards. This is a big-time live ball.
Out of the shotgun, Clement. It's a live ball after 25 yards, boss. You said it, but I repeat it. You got to feel the ball. And the first Maniac carry. That is Kevin Peoples. Kevin Peoples securing the ball.
Hey, DP Mom, I love you. That's a cute little play early on, and I'll tell you what I like Jim Triner's choice here. Go ahead and play something early. It's a great job there. Good job. Kevin Peoples did a good job of throwing the ball and getting all he could coming back.
Kippy Brown, his first head coaching job. The Memphis Maniacs with a record of 1-0.
Green 80! Green 80!
Marcus Crandall, first pass tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Marcus Crandall is a 26-year-old, 5'11", 204, holds all of East Carolina's passing records. His offensive line is good. Keep your eye on Bernard Williams at the left tackle position. He's 6'9", 250, boss. Kind of skinny. The featured back is Rashaan Salaam. He rushed for over 150 yards last week. Thomas Prentice Hobbs, all good.
They're going to try to get to the outside on him.
2nd and 10. Straight up the middle. This Las Vegas defense is tough to run on.
Tell you what, that's big time inside for Kirk Cavea.
Dolphin.
For an old man, he's still got a fire that burns blue inside that heart, I tell you what.
Defensively for Las Vegas, perhaps the best front 7 in the league. Edwards, Simpson, Rubio, Kinney, the front 4. Govea, 14-year veteran. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. The corners, Blackwell and Scott Sanders and Kaiser, the safeties. 3rd and 9. Stunt. Crandall with time. Can't find anybody. Unloads, incomplete.
And he got unloaded on too by Antonio Edwards. Came in and cleaned his IQ on that one. Antonio played huge last week. He tipped the ball on 1st down. Antonio comes off the backside. He just does not quit on this play. Marcus is so dangerous. You got to watch him both as a runner and a passer. You got to stay in his grill all day long. Antonio Edwards did a great job there.
You got it.
Hunter is on Jeff Hall. So the Maniacs have to kick. No fair catch. It's a live ball. You got to field it. It's Jason Kaiser. Oh, they unload the Maniax.
Let the asylum out, baby.
Oh, Maniax.
Tyrone Bell putting a
You got to cheat to win. He can't cheat to beat me. Tearing his head off.
B-Mac got some smack there. Ooh! Ooh! Find your hat, B-Mac. Find the hat.
Each team has had a possession. Defense is holding. You're watching the XFL on UPN.
Bring it. Let's go.
You're watching the XFL on UPN.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's an XFL cheerleader.
There she is. I'd like to see her take on Dara Torres in a Taibo Kung Fu cage match. Wouldn't you, Buzz?
As long as there's some mud, some oil involved, I'm all for that.
Oh, yeah. So Las Vegas has the ball. Their second possession. Ryan Clement is the quarterback, regaining his arm strength after a year off. He worked at Reebok last year, and here comes He Hate Me. And He Hate Me is snubbed after a 2-yard gain.
He ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere, bro.
Let's go, Tony.
There is a 41 Kobe man change. Ready.
I'll tell you what, he's freaking sure to fly fireball. I'll tell you what, I talked to him earlier. You talk about a guy who doesn't have any nuts on his bolts, from one nutless guy to another. I feel you, Paul. I feel you, baby.
Come on, D.
It's a 2nd and 8. Clement changing the play. Ohio looks like a busted play. There it goes. You can't slide in the XFL. You got to take a hit.
You're going to get punished too, baby. Paul Acosta is playing like a maniac.
That's it, baby. Way to go, Logan.
Clement does a great job of just finding the crease to get out, but Paul gets off the block, comes up inside and just crushes it. Does a great job of staying alive and not making Paul. Making a tackle there, Paul.
Lacoste goes off. He Hate Me stays in. 3rd and 3. Hate Me got the first down. Tackled by Shante Carver.
Gotta get this. Get in.
Hate Me got ear hole.
You know, one of the keys to the offensive success today for Vegas is they got to shut this crowd up early. They got to score early. They got to take some chances. They got to get Rod out of the passing game somehow quickly, and Ryan Clement can't make mistakes with the ball.
You saw the no-nonsense coach Jim Kreiner on the sideline. The second first down. And once again, it's a bootleg. Clement, he's going for the sideline. Looks like
it was a broken play. Patrick Sack did a good job of staying in containment, but I don't think Rod Smart got the play. He changed at the line of scrimmage. It's kind of loud down there. I don't think Rod Smart could hear it. Maybe, like you said, he got ear hold.
16. Oh, you're right.
Called the wrong play, boss. Called 16, maybe meant 15.
I just said you gotta be smart out there, Ryan Clement.
Not on defense. Clement, He Hate Me, and Hate Me gets about 6 or 7. He is running well.
I tell you what, I like the way he's running. He's going inside. He's taking control of his football game early on. You know what? Another thing I like about Rod Smart is he had the balls to go out there, put something on his back. Whether he's a fool to some, he's a hero to others. But that's what the XFL is all about. You got to show who you are inside.
All right, if you listen closely, you heard the play coming in. Trips. Sounds like a passing play, Bob. Let's see.
Tuesday. 46.
3rd and 5. No score first quarter. It is a passing play. Clement.
It's a free passing play. We got a flag down on that.
Pass intended for Todd Floyd. Marker down.
Came off early a little bit over there on that side.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty, It's still third down.
Ricky Brady, the former Oklahoma star, boss, another Oklahoma guy that doesn't know the snap count.
You know what? We all we had to do was count to 1 or 2. I think there was 3 on that one.
Yeah, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
The big third down here.
Mike 46.
They got to play field position here. They got to be smart with the ball.
Clement. Pressure throws on the money. Pass caught. Todd Floyd. There goes Floyd. Todd Floyd, big gain. Kevin Peoples making the tackle. 38 yards. Gallop for Floyd.
Kevin Peoples had no help inside on that. Todd Floyd ran inside. The middle of the field was wide open. Todd Floyd coming up with a little earth on his head. Ryan Clemens stands back there, takes the shot. Floyd makes the catch. You got to make a tackle like that. That's a raggly-ass job of coverage there by Tyrone Bell.
He's limping a bit. He's been known as a possession receiver. I talked to him at dinner last night. He's woozy. He wants to be known as a speed guy, a great all-around receiver.
He showed his speed on that one. He got separation quick with Tyrone Bell.
Timeout has been called. We're coming back. 7:22 to play first quarter. Maniax, nothing. Outlaws, nothing.
Smooth and refreshing as a mountain stream. Head for the mountains of Busch beer.
Drive the way you drive. That's just the way it is. And that's fine. Because there's a motor oil made to take it. Introducing Pennzoil Synthetic with Penzane. Penzane was developed for the space program and is used by NASA. Don't change your driving. Just change your oil. Pennzoil Synthetic. Don't hold back.
I want to be in the reserve to like gain all the experience I can from life. I'm not looking for a job with sparkles and glitter and fireworks everywhere. No, I just want to be happy with what I'm doing.
My biggest challenge I'm going to have is the sit-ups and everything else.
Personally, I don't think I have no weakness.
No weaknesses? Watch him prove it.
I just want a challenge.
Log on. Only at GoArmy.com.
The XFL on UPN is brought to you by Smooth Busch Beer and easy drinking Busch Light. By Burger King, got the urge. By Pennzoil Synthetic, don't hold back. And by the United States Army, an army of one.
Todd, you picked up a big first down there, but coming off the field, didn't think you were going to make it.
I'll always make it. Had the wind knocked out of me a little bit, but I'll be back.
You see the size of the strawberry and the size of that guy's nugget?
King, 69 gap on one.
Right. It's the 7th play of the drive for Las Vegas. Clement is 2 for 2 for 35 yards. First and 10. No score. First quarter. Clement hand the ball to Yabe. He's going backwards. They love him. They're trying to track him down. He hate me. Trying to get to the corner, and he's upended.
They love him for that. That's about a 15-yard loss right there.
John Williams involved in the play.
Mr. Christian.
Jonte Carver, you saw the chaka on the back of his jersey. You're allowed to have a nickname in the free expression XFL.
You know what? If you don't make a statement, nobody will ever hear you. Rod Smart just got caught up in a situation. Here's a no-win, no-lose right there. He lost pass on that one.
Richard Hogan
15 yards.
also applying some pressure.
Ohio! Flag 3-3 for Ohio!
Second and a mile blitz coming. Clement. And not everybody's on the same page for the Ohio play.
Come here. You gotta know, man, that's gonna be a three-step drop.
Tiger, okay? I want to go Tiger. I want to go deuce right. 25 Reebok clear.
Here we go. Deuce right. 25 Reebok clear on 2. Ready?
On that last play, Greg Betch didn't get the blitz on that. He's got to.
He's got to figure it out, Buzz. I'll help you.
I want to watch the play.
Here goes Clement. Third and a mile. He's got it. He throws it up for grabs. Incomplete. He was leveled by Marvin Thomas, the kid out of Alabama.
Not even close. Not even close, right?
Talking some smack, baby. Got to get in the guy's grill.
How much does that affect you, or how much of that did you do when you were a player, Buzz?
Dude, are you serious, man? I was always in somebody's cranial cavity. As a defensive player, you got to be in their head.
22.
A 42-yard field goal attempt. Paul McCallum has made 2 of 2 so far. Clement is the holder. Oh, that was ugly. It's on the way. It's good, but we've got to mark it down. Wow. I believe, well, let's see. David Diaz-Infante with the snap. And now back it up 5.
Number 78 did not report. Number 78 did not report.
That's a bonehead play right there. That cost him 3 points.
Let's see if that guy's from Oklahoma too, Buzz. Number 78.
He might have played volleyball, but he ain't from Oklahoma.
To me. You did not report to me.
Someone said that...
you know where he's from? He's from Canada. That's Antonio Belli.
Hold on, wait. You get a chance.
Adriano Belli.
That's right.
Okay. Are you eligible?
You know what it is? He speaks French and he speaks Italian. Maybe the referee doesn't know how to understand either one of those languages.
Tell him right now. Tell him right now.
Greiner, the last 6 years.
Tell him.
Head coach in NFL Europe, Scottish Claymores.
He barely made that last one. They only cleared the ball by a couple of yards with a high snap. Now it's 47. Let's see if he can clear it from here.
McCallum. Whacks it hard.
Got a lot more leg in that one.
On the way. Good. Paul McCallum, his longest field goal of the year.
Clutch kick.
First quarter, 5:39 to play. The Outlaws strike first and lead it 3-0.
Sports drinks. Not cutting it, okay?
What do you bench?
350.
Gallons?
By the way, your body called. Yeah, looking for some vitamin D and A. Come on.
Hey, I found a quarter.
Can I get a spot here?
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Sports drink.
Sports drink. Later, sunshine.
Well, you just hit the stop button. They got a stop button, or you just stop walking, or you got to...
Want to play? Milk has 9 essential nutrients active bodies need.
I'm all right. I'm up.
I'm walking around mud, rocks, rain. My feet are comfortable, and that's the most important thing.
With Wolverine DuraShocks, comfort is a guarantee.
About another cold zero, man. It's the thing trying to call collect by dialing zero. Give me the phone, sugar. You need to dial 1-800-CALL-ATT, and you can save big bucks. Snowflake. Code zero's been avoided.
Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
Tonight I present to you material of a violent nature.
League, the XFL, you can have your nickname on the back of your jersey. They're all over the place. Well, one player, Roosevelt Potts, had a nickname last week. This week, he doesn't. This is why.
Yeah, I wore, my nickname last week. I got a phone call from my wife. I called her, and she was like, yeah, I heard that, that y'all been putting different things on your back, nicknames on your back. What you put on yours? I was like, I put Skip P on there. She just totally went off and said, I want you to take that off your jersey. You need to put Potts on there. So a lot of stuff goes on when you're being married and your wife tells you to do something. You got to do it right.
What? Well, I guess we know who's wearing the skirt in that family and who's wearing the trousers, baby.
I tell you what, I have a compromise. Why doesn't he just put pots and pans on the back of his jersey? Yeah, something like that.
You know what, Mrs. Potts?
Serve both
I love
masters.
you. You're a wonderful wife, I'm sure you are, but you got to let your man do his thing on the football field.
Watch for the onside kick. 3-0 Las Vegas. Now they dip out of it. McCallum set to kick deep. And it's a low liner wobbling like a dirt clod. Taken at the 15. One of the up people. And out to the 35-yard line. It was Bo Morgan. So Morgan, the nice return for the Maniacs.
Boy, you can certainly appreciate what it feels like to be a football player on a football field. You know what these guys are out there, whether you believe it or not, they're risking their life, their phones, everything they got out there just to win some money. Play for pride.
The Maniacs quarterback is Marcus Crandall. Memphis only with 1 yard so far. He's looking deep. He unloads. He's got his back. He can run. He can't throw. Yes, he can throw.
Kevin Prentice, what a great job of running out of the secondary coverage.
And what a throw. Crandall to Prentice, 52 yards.
They had 1 yard of offense before this play. They got 53 now. Kevin Prentice just outruns coverage there. Corey Blackwell can't cover him. Great job of delivering the ball. You got to pay the price for that one, baby. It's like a Six Flags ride.
Rashaan Salaam is the running back. First down. Maniacs in business. Salaam. And Salaam makes his way to the 10. Tackled by the wily veteran Kurt Covea. 36 years old, 2 Super Bowl rings. A lot of work with the Washington Redskins, Boz.
Dude, he's seen it all, and he's a consummate coach out there on the football field for these younger players. That's why he's so valuable for the Las Vegas Outlaws to be out there.
Interestingly, he's older than 6 of the Outlaw coaches at 36. So as a young staff, an old middle linebacker.
Coach on the field.
Blue 19, hot!
Crandall on 2nd and 8, incomplete pass intended for Darryl Hobbs, the former Raider. Covering on the play, Corey Blackwell.
Dolphin.
Hey. Folks, that's Alvin Harper, the former Dallas Cowboy. He's mic'd. 2 Super Bowl rings.
Dolphin right switch. Wide return. Scat right, 835 trail on 1. Ready? Gun.
Would they throw the ball to Harper right away, boss?
I tell you what, as tall as he is, and as much experience in the NFL as he's got, I wouldn't see a fade pattern there out of the question.
3rd and 8. He's looking for Harper. Oh, he's got some room to run. He can run. Oh, and he is drilled.
Loaded on him, Kurt Covea. Just cleaned his IQ, baby.
Chris Bain also there. Oh. Covea. He was hoping he could do it to the former Dallas Cowboy, but he got a good lick on Crandall.
Watch this. Not watch. Listen to this. Oh, man. He just came as strong as onion juice.
Jeff Hall set to attempt a 23-yarder. Should be an easy one. This year, courtesy of Jeff Hall. So the Maniacs, on the strength of the big play, tie it up at 3. Interestingly, the Maniacs name and logo is under fire for some groups here in Memphis. The National Mental Health Association says the name and logo is demeaning to the 54 million Americans affected by mental illness. Also, the Tennessee Mental Health Planning Council has complained that the axe spelling at the end associates the name with axe murderers.
I wonder if I'm one of those 54 million.
No, you're one of the axe murderers.
Steve Earhart, general manager of the Memphis Maniacs. You know, there's been a lot of controversy about your team's name. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, right out of the dictionary, a maniac is a person who has unbridled enthusiasm. We got 30,000 people here tonight that are enthusiastic about the Maniacs, so we're glad they're here.
Any chance of changing the name down the road?
Oh, absolutely not. They love our team, and quite frankly, we respect the position they take, but the definition of good mental health is having a sense of humor. So we got a sense of humor here in Memphis.
Hey, you got to laugh at life sometimes. You can't take it so seriously. We're talking about a game. You look at the Redskins, the Seminoles. You got the Sooners. Hey, the Sooners were a bunch of land stealers. What are you going to tell me? We're a bunch of thieves? Hey, we're proud. We won a national championship this year.
I'll tell you what, boss. They could have named them the Psychos. Then you would not have been allowed to broadcast the game. You would have had second thoughts, wouldn't you?
Hey, I took my medication before this broadcast started.
3-3 here in the first quarter. Glad you're with us. XFL in prime time. Ball kickoff. He's pumped up. He hits it deep. It's Jamel Williams. And he is going nowhere. All right, our Busch Beer rules of the game. Let's examine one, boss. Forward motion, only one player can be in motion before the snap. Players can't go in forward motion until they're outside the box, outside the down line.
Outside the tackle.
You like that rule?
I think it's a great rule. It makes the defense play a little bit more honest. They got to pay attention.
There's Brett Besh. He's out of LSU. He lines up. Barry White. Three Whites. Vegas on first down. Clement play action. He's looking deep. Throws a hover. Incomplete.
That was close. That was close to pass interference on Mike Fury. But the quarterback just got blocked in the backfield. You know what? But he's going to get up.
Oh, he's mad. He's going for a cheap look at it.
He's a stud.
It's separated. It's separated.
Said he separated his shoulders.
So he was irate at one of the Maniacs. It might have been Shante Carver, Shaka Zulu.
96. That's a big loss right there. You can hear that thing separate.
Back to live action. He hit me bottled up. Kevin Peoples was there.
You know what? That's a late hit. And I'm off the defenses hitting the quarterback. That was a late hit. He knew it was a late hit. Shante Carver picked him up and drove him into the ground. I think that's horse crap.
So Clement out. The number one quarterback. Chuck Clements, who was the starting quarterback, is still out.
22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. One.
3rd and 13. Vegas with its backup quarterback. Trouble. Oh, and a good hit there. I'll tell you, the Maniac defense playing inspired. That was Richard Hogan's coming across. One of Hogan's heroes.
You know what?
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense number 10.
I don't think they like getting slapped early.
3rd down.
Ryan, you said earlier, did he separate your shoulder?
Yeah, it's separated. I knew right when it happened.
Going into the locker room for x-rays?
Yeah, going in.
Done for the day, I presume.
You never know.
You know what? They got needles in there. You can certainly find out some magic in that prescription.
Las Vegas
Big game.
has 4 penalties. It's 3rd and 18. Calling in trouble. Here's drilled. Shante Carver. He knocked out the number 1 quarterback, boss, and now he's working on number 2.
Now, that was a good hit. I didn't mind that hit whatsoever. Shante comes off the corner here, and he comes up with one nasty rush. He's been in the grill all day long, and he feels it. Feels the force.
Shante Carver is the most valuable player in this game so far for the Maniacs. Kevin Prentice is deep. Vegas will punt. The kicker and the punter is the same guy, folks. You have one guy do both. McCallum's pick is low. Prentice with room. And he is real good special teams coverage by the Outlaws, getting down there very quick. Jonathan Jackson.
Shaka, you playing like a maniac tonight or what?
Hey, that's our nickname, and that's how we're going to play. With a lot of enthusiasm. You get this crowd behind us. Let's choke it up, man. Get it up, crowd.
Hang on, they're saying it's a late hit. Ryan Clement says it's a late hit.
Hey, there's no late hit to the XFL, baby. Let's play the football.
That guy, he reminds me of Deacon Jones.
You know what? He read the rule book. There is no foul for late hit. So, hey, man, going on, lay it out, baby. Not the most important player on the game. That's one way to get a little closer to that $2,500 payday.
Greg, we ran a game. We ran a game on him. Yeah.
Ryan Clement in the locker room, and as you might imagine, very discouraged. He played great last week. Led his team to a 19-0 win over New York. And
tell you what, the emotion that's going through him right now, you just can't imagine. The guy's about ready to break down.
3-3 here in the first quarter. Maniax in blue. They hand the ball to Rashaan Salaam, the former Heisman Trophy winner. Running hard. Salaam, just 26 years old. Out of San Diego, California, the former Colorado Buff.
They got a great field position change here with the ball possession here, and Rashaan Salaam can feel the power and this momentum changing for the Maniacs here.
Let's go. All right, flat left. On the one. Ready?
All access pass into the huddle. Second down and 4. Clock running, one more play to go. First quarter. Rashaan Salaam, he is met and drives forward. Oh, he was hit by Brandon Sanders and then lowered his head. We are coming back. Things heating up here at the Liberty Bowl. 3-3, Maniacs on Outlaws battling.
You're watching the XFL on UBN.
Now you can get 3-foot-long Subway sandwiches for just $9.99. That's 3 feet of great taste for $9.99. Delicious meats and toppings on fresh-baked gourmet breads, like hearty Italian with cornmeal and Parmesan oregano. To the world, it's 3 delicious sandwiches for $9.99. To the shadow, it's a mission.
Hey, nice pajamas!
Subway. Eat fresh.
Some trucks haul dirt. Some trucks haul bricks. Some trucks haul gluteus maximus. The new 210 horsepower, supercharged Nissan Frontier.
Exciting things are happening at Just for Feet. The hottest styles, the best brands, the coolest colors are arriving daily. Brand new styles from Nike, New Balance, and One, Reebok, and Adidas, to name just a few. And our trained staff will help you choose the perfect shoe. Right now at Just for Feet, save on these new arrivals. Men's and women's Adidas Atlantic and Reebok Endeavor at just $39.99. And that's just the beginning. At Just for Feet, we've got just what you're looking for. Because Just for Feet is just right for you.
If you don't watch a lot of movies, you may never learn certain valuable skills, like how to escape from prison.
Hey, I left something in the car. I'll be right back.
Attention, conjugal visits are now over. All visitors return to the shuttle bus.
But if you watched a lot of movies, you'd know. Netflix.com. Rent all the DVDs you want for $20 a month.
Shaking and raking here at the Liberty Bowl, the XFL cheerleaders.
You know, some people say Brandon Sanders plays a little bit like a criminal, but I tell you what, Brandon Sanders says his head coach at high school changed his life. As a kid growing up in San Diego, he started walking on the wrong side of the road. His coach, John Singer, sat him down and emphatically told him, football is the way you're going to get out of here. Brandon dedicated his life to the game. Now he owns his own record company with his brother, and he wants to coach. That tells you right there that he's gone full circle. Good for him.
All right, the Maniacs with the ball. Bo Morgan, the former Air Force star, is checked in at quarterback. Here comes the option. They hand it to the dive play. They lost the football. Too cute. There go the Outlaws. There they go. Streaking down the sideline. It's Jason Kaiser. Kaiser Permanente into the end zone.
Oh, my God. This crowd is really sedated. Very meditated.
And we've got a fight. We've got a fight back at the 25.
Hey, it don't make no difference what's happening at the 25, what's happening down in the end zone.
There are no markers on the field. So the Maniacs trying to utilize the option, fumble the football, and Kaiser brings it all the way back, 80 yards. Oh, yeah.
They laid the ball. That's the problem with the triple option. We saw it a lot when I played Oklahoma. The ball gets on the ground a lot. You got to be ready to get back on top of it.
No.
It's a bad handoff. Little transaction problem right there in the middle. Nobody touches him. He gets up. It's a free ball all the way down. Jason Kaiser just running an 80-yard dash.
Kelvin Kinney giving the assist. So Morgan's first play tonight is forgettable. Now, you can't kick an extra point. You have to run or pass it in. Cauley got some time. Now he doesn't have so much time. He throws, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Chris Chakuma thought he had it. Chakuma, the former Arkansas star, and Cauley wanted that one bad.
The guy was underneath you, man. I was going to try to throw it back to you.
Threw it a little low, boss.
You know what? He did a good job buying some time. He bought some time. He threw the ball. It was catchable ball. He's got to come down with it. One of the things that a lot of these players have said about this XFL ball, it's got that paint on it, and when it gets wet, which it is down there on the turf, it might get a little slippery.
The game clock to 14:03. 14:03.
Bo Morgan, the GOAT at the moment. The fumble leading to a touchdown. It's 9-3 Las Vegas, and there is Jason Kaiser out of Sedalia, Colorado. Played at a little college called Culver Stockton College.
I think that's probably the biggest play that he's had as a player, college or pro. He's got to feel wonderful inside. Bubbly like
Coach Skippy Brown, what happened on that call?
Well, we didn't get the mesh, and that's probably my fault. I shouldn't have made the call, but we're okay. We're okay.
Will you try it again?
Sure.
All right, Kippy Brown, 21 seasons, 12 in the collegiate ranks, 9 in the NFL, his first head coaching job. And when you make the big decision, you get the reward, boss. But if it fouls up, you get the blame.
That's right. Hey, man, you're the head coach.
So the Maniacs worried about their paychecks this week. And now they're worried about their paycheck tonight because they are not playing well. Their defense is, but one costly mistake. So now Vegas will kick off Paul McCallum.
Vegas has done a great job of mixing this thing up. It's been so unpredictable. I don't think Maniacs know exactly what they're going to get hit with next.
Little pooch kick. That's a live ball. Anybody can field it. Bo Morgan has it. And Morgan runs out of bounds. Morgan, perhaps the most versatile player in the XFL. He plays 4 positions well, boss. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, safety. He also is on all special teams. So a tough break for him moments ago.
Nice job, Andy. You broke a nice play up. You went 80 yards for a touchdown.
I just got fortunate. The ball bounced over my hands and they put it in the end zone.
Cool. Just came from the locker room. Got an update on Ryan Clement, the quarterback. Bad sprain. Hold on, fella. Bad sprain will not, separation will not return today. He is done.
All right, up to the Maniacs offense. Hand the ball to Rashaan Salaam. Salaam breaks a tackle. He's at the 40, and he's dragged down at the 45. Maybe a little in front of that, 11 yards, Jamel Williams.
No substitution for strength inside there. Rashaan Salaam comes up inside. I tell you what, this guy's on a man on a mission to rule the XFL in rushing this year.
Salaam rushed for 1,000 yards as an NFL rookie. Then he had trouble with fumbleitis, and he got injured.
Brandon Sanders called him a fumbleaholic. Trying to get him to fall off the wagon here tonight.
They think they've cured that. Blitz coming. Salaam trying to bounce outside.
Fucking make that play.
That is the voice of Shaka Zulu. Shante Carver on the defensive line. He's Mike.
Kurt Cavea came in and really made that play in the backfield, strung it out.
Rashaan Salaam,
894
6 for 22. They've done a pretty good job containing him so far, boss.
It's a long game. You got to keep focused on him the whole game because he can break that wide open in one play.
Second and 11. Crandall dumps it off incomplete.
So now that's not one of his best attributes, is catching the ball out of the backfield.
They said last year it was between Ahman Green and Rashaan Salaam in the Green Bay Packer training camp. They said the reason they kept Ahman Green, who went on to have a great year, he could catch the ball. Salaam not that gifted with the hands. Not like Boz, who could catch just about anything.
I can catch any, I can do a mountain, and I can catch the snowflake.
A cold, a virus, what else did you catch at Oklahoma, baby?
Let's go. I got the Buckus Award twice.
Okay, okay.
48. Stand green 80. Middle.
Maniax moving. Or at least attempting to move. Crandall out of the gun. Crandall comes off, throws, pass caught. Let's see where he caught it.
Short of the first down.
No, look at the mark. That guy it is going to be short, Boz. Got to get to the marker.
Corey Blackwell did a great job of playing off his man and then had warp speed to come back and make the play short of the first down.
A fourth down. Here. What do you do, Boz? You got to go.
Now, you know what? I don't think it's too early in the game. You're only down by 6. You're playing, you know what? But the number one quarterback's out of the game. They're going to have to call timeout here. I think we're a little confused.
So Kippy Brown with a big decision.
It's their first.
He's got 4th and 1.
1.5. Yeah. Right, cool.
Hey, we're going to slide right. Huh? We're going to slide right.
Hey, Chris.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We're coming back. Maniax with a big decision when we return.
Penn and Teller here with the world's one and only pizza you eat backwards. The amazing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. And I promised Teller a slice if he can successfully demonstrate the only correct way to eat it, which is backwards. Backwards is the fastest way to get to the 300
by Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. And by 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. Fans wanted Kippy Brown to go for it on 4th and 1.
This
Kippy
is the right
says
decision.
no.
Right decision. Play field position here. It's too early in the game to take chances.
Kaiser at the 10. Tries to reverse, and he is buried.
Paul Lacoste.
First down, Las Vegas for the number 14.
You think the XFL is raw action? Wait till you see WWF Raw. 2 hours at the edges. Action on television. Don't miss the #1 show on all of cable tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, 8 Central on TNN. Along with Brian Bosworth, Chris Raggy, Michael Barkan, Darren Torres. I'm Chris Marlowe. XFL football on UPN. It's 9-3. The Outlaws leading the Maniacs. Las Vegas with the ball.
Blue 98!
Backed up.
Packer! Come on, Blue 98! Packer!
And Blue 98 Packer is going to cost them 5 yards, Boz. What happened on a play like that? What happens?
You know, either somebody on the defensive line is calling out, barking out the signals, or they're just not getting it on the end of the end.
Start, offense number 74, half the distance to the goal, it's still first down.
All right, if you just joined us, Jim Kreiner's #1 quarterback, Ryan Clement, the star from Miami, got knocked out of the game on, some say, a late hit. Bosworth thought it was a late hit by Shante Carver. Separated shoulder out of the game. This is the #2 quarterback, Mike Cauley, 28 from Washington, D.C. Cauley throws incomplete.
Coach, I got to ask you, how are things now with your backup quarterback in there? It looks like they're having a cadence problem, a lot of penalties.
He's got to settle down and play.
From a confidence standpoint, do you have confidence?
Yeah, I believe he can play. I believe we can get the job done with him.
We shall see. Two undefeated.
You gotta say that. You gotta say that. What are you gonna say? That you ain't got any confidence? The guy sucks? No, you gotta say that as a head coach.
Second.
We can sack it up, do it.
2nd and 15. He hate me. Trying to turn the corner. That's he hate me's 8th rush.
You know,
John Williams making the tackle. He hate me now with 26 yards. So they've done a good job bottling him up.
They've done a great job. And you know why? When Brian Clement went out, Las Vegas' offense went to a one-dimensional offense. Now they got nothing in the passing game. They're going to have to try to get a ground game established.
33.
Use those big guys up front.
I got 2. I got 2. I got the 15.
3rd and 12.
15. Red 15. Hot.
Blitz. It's picked up nicely. Coley with time. Throw it. He does. Nakia Jenkins. How does he eat with those hands?
What a goat. Unbelievable. The best pass so far that Coley has made, and Nakia can't come down with it. What the hell is that all about? You got to come down with that catch, big guy. That gets you out of a hole. That changes field position just like that.
It is a wet night here in Memphis. Ball might be a little slippery. Boz said it was painted black, so it's slick. So maybe we give the guy a break. Set the kick.
Work nothing.
Is McCallum.
Paid to play. You got to pay to produce.
Nice. High snap. McCallum gets it off. No fair catch. It's a beauty. All the way back is Kevin Prentice. Prentice bottled up, and he is smothered by a posse of Outlaws. They took the ball away.
Ball down. I didn't hear
Can this guy go?
The referee's running.
And I think
There's
the Maniax. Well, let's see what happened.
Cornell Menifee picks the ball up.
Receiver downfield on the kickoff. Number 20.
All right, number 20 got downfield too quickly.
Number 20 on the kicking team was illegally downfield. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
That doesn't hurt the Maniacs. Cornell Menifee picks that ball up. Blind Hog finds an acorn there, honey.
A 27-yard return.
Hey, Dante. Go on, Nakia. Everybody back in the O.
The Maniacs cheerleaders are revved up now, Boz.
That's the break they need. Again, we talked about field position a minute ago. Now they're down in the close to the red zone.
Oh, but it's still Memphis ball back there.
I think they're going to bring the ball back, though.
There was an inadvertent whistle on the play. The ball will be spotted at the spot of the whistle. It's Memphis' ball. There'll still be a 5-yard penalty for the illegal receiver downfield on the kicking team. First down.
Fans don't like it.
That referee got a little excited. You know, sometimes you want to take the referee out back behind the bar and hit him in the backside with a whip. It's an unfortunate break for Memphis. They had the ball down there about the 30-yard line. Now they're going to get about the 50, about 20 yards of real estate there.
Second quarter, Las Vegas leading 9-3.
Let's go. All right. Pass 56, 748.
You know, Marcus Crandall adds the intangible dimension of unpredictability. He's both a runner and a passer. So his big yards, his big damage is going to come outside the pocket. He needs to get him outside the pocket.
Green 80.
First down, Maniacs. Play fake. Loose football. And Las Vegas has it. What a hit.
Jamal Williams comes in and just cleans his ID. Nobody picks up the blitz. He got nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It's a big turnover.
Crandall is nailed.
You can't keep Crandall inside the pocket. Got to get him outside containment.
That's Angel Rubio, 25-year-old from Missouri, played at Southwest Missouri State. Jamal Williams making the hit.
That's a good job, defense. Water. Thank you.
Get the water for the big man. He comes up with a recovery. Now, Las Vegas. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Wide open was Besh, and we've got a marker down.
I'm telling you, that's a late hit right there. When did
you ever complain about late hits? You're like a
I'm not
fornicator
complaining
or
about
something.
late. What are you talking about? I'm not complaining about late hits.
You complained on every hit.
I see. The guy hit the guy late. Ball's gone. Boom.
Oh, come on. He tapped him.
That's
He tapped him. If you were playing, you would be crying on that blitz.
I never did. I'm not going to hit the guy in the back. I'm going to hit him in the mouth.
Oh, come on.
Come up behind and stick him in the back. What the hell's that? You're going to hit him in the mouth.
Wah. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm about to spike you. You're going to find out what a late hit's all about.
Clock running. 10-12 to play, second quarter. Play fake. Cauley has a man. Pass. Whoa, that's off the turf. That's off the turf. Cornell Menifee was there. Menifee getting a chance to play. Casper Stiles. And you can see Cauley trying to get his act together, boss. Not sure exactly what to do.
You know, it's confidence, man. You got to see reps, especially quarterback. You got to be able to get in there and see reps time and time again. And I guarantee you, Cauley's not getting the kind of reps back in Vegas. He's 0 for 3. And all of his passes have been ugly with the exception of the one that Nikkei missed down in the middle of the field.
Red 96 Packer! Red 96 Packer! Hot!
Blitz coming. They hand the ball to Hageby. Hageby is drilled. Mike Sutton, number 99, lowers the boom.
Lots of fire. That's what I'm talking about right there. Mike Sutton coming in, making a statement.
Let's go, buddy.
Hit him in the mouth, right, boss? That's what you like.
That's what I like. Pick him up. Defense is like being a farmer. Sometimes you're the tractor, the offense is the plow. Just plant some corn, baby.
Third and long for the Outlaws. A defensive struggle so far. And timeout taken by Cauley. We're coming back. Timeout. 9. Vegas has the lead. On UPN, the Outlaws 9, the Maniacs 3. There are the XFL cheerleaders. Let me give you the names quickly. Lori, Dory, Corey, Tori, Rory, Glory, and Ori. Interestingly, Ori named after Laker Robert Ori. And I'm told, boss, that they're all outstanding Jeopardy players. They know the final answer to the final question. Okay, here we go.
Good stuff.
Outlaw offense has gone dormant since the injury to Clement. Cauley. And he is drilled.
Yeah, baby! Let's go,
Leonte Reams was there along with Shante Carver.
Mike, you guys are moving in reverse out there. What's going on?
We just got to get back in sync. The defense is playing well. We just got to get back in sync. I got to get back in the flow of the game.
That Sam Backer is right in your face every play. Is intimidating to you or what? Is that affecting you?
No, it's not affecting me at all. I don't worry about what they're doing. Just worry about what we're doing.
All right, plenty of worries for Las Vegas. High snap, trying to push it. It's a live ball. And we got whistles down. Let me see. We've got a marker down.
Delay
and it's going to...
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense number 17. 5-yard penalty, it's still 4th down.
Richard Huggins, you play an intimidating kind of football tonight, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, it's all smash mouth every day, all day.
And you're trying to get in their face and intimidate.
Damn right. Damn, that's the name of the game right there. I love him, man. He's always looking to lay somebody out.
He had 7 tackles a week ago, led the team, the team's only sack. He is a big-time player, boss.
Dude, he is huge, man. I stood next to him, man, and I thought I was kind of a big linebacker at 235. That guy's like 260, man. He's got gun. He got howitzers on them shoulders.
We got a redo here. McCallum will kick again. No fair catch. Oh, that's a beauty. We might see a smack on this one, and that's going to be punt return interference, I think. Did they get in the danger zone? Yeah, throw the flag.
The flag? The flag there is when the ball goes out of bounds. It's a 10-yard penalty back upfield from when the ball goes out of bounds because it was not touched by the receiving team. Although it should have been a call of an infraction of the danger zone there.
Boz coming in with the rules.
Dude,
I'm impressed.
I was an academic All-American. I had to read to study.
Scrimmage kick out of bounds. 10 yards will be added to the spot. First down.
All right, the Bush XFL rules. Let's examine the punt recovery.
Test me.
No fair catch. What's the next one, Boz?
Kicking team has to have a 5-yard radius or the danger zone to catch the ball.
How did you know that? How did you know that?
I can read, baby.
Okay, what about the next one?
Kicking team may recover the ball after it's traveled 25 yards. Live ball, baby, live ball.
How did you do that? Yeah, you read it off the screen.
I'm a genius.
Green 80.
First down, Maniax.
Green 80.
Marcus Crandall remains the quarterback. He hands off to Rashaan Salaam. Marcus Crandall playing with a sore foot, Boz. And we've got a fight.
Antonio Edwards came in and did a great job of plowing Rashaan Salaam down to the turf on that one. Antonio Edwards is playing probably the toughest one out there right now, with the exception of Kurt Gavea.
God damn,
you see that fight?
There they go.
You're a whole long way from 150.
Woo, baby! Get out of my grill. I got something to say to you.
Green 80.
So 2nd and 8. A 2-yard gain. Crandall. Pass complete. Charles Jordan, and Jordan with a good gain. He's out of bounds. He should have a first down, gain of 11.
That's a real raggly-ass job out there by Corey Blackwell. If you're going to let the guy out there and catch the ball in front of you, you got to at least come down and break down and make the play. He catches the ball clean, you got to break down and make that play. That is horrible. That's real raggly-ass.
Charles Jordan had a groin pull last week. Apparently his groin has been attended to. And he is back in.
Maybe Horry helped him.
Maybe. 7 years in the NFL. 9-3 Vegas. 7 minutes to play. Safety blitz. Picked up nicely. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. And paying the price, Kevin Prentice got rocked. And Crandall may have got rocked.
Got a flag down on that one late, though.
Kurt Gavea made the hit. Oh, Gavea. What a great all-time player, and it looks like it's going to be holding.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Kurt Gavea, man, I'll tell you what, that man is playing possession. And he doesn't have to play for anything. He's already got 2 Super Bowl rings. He's just out there having fun, man. I'm loving him. I wish I could be him.
Got him with Washington.
Go. Take him back.
What number?
Trying to sort this one out.
Holding. Offense number 42. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay. First down.
Man, Roosevelt Potts, you don't need to hold as big as you is, man. You don't need to hold. Just unload on him.
You know, the unfortunate thing for Potts is that he's got his name back on his jersey this week, so they know exactly who held.
See what happened, Mr. Potts? If he was skipping, he'd be out there plowing people's butt down.
Right, and nobody would know who he was.
Green to the tight end. Green 18.
1st and 20. Salaam. This is what the Maniacs want to do, Boz. They want to get that run-pass ratio about 50%.
Yeah, but not on the 1st down and 20. You don't want to do that. You got some more. You know, Salaam obviously didn't get his medication before they came out today because that's the 2nd guy that he's pushed within 3 or 4 plays. I think he's a little upset he's not getting the kind of running room he's used to seeing. 8 yards and 26 yards. That's 3.3. He had more than that last week for sure by this time.
Had 154 last week, Boz. Couple of touchdowns.
Green 80.
On 2nd and 18, Crandall. Crandall's got time. We've got another marker down. The dump off to Salaam. Salaam. And he dives. Rashaan Salaam upended by Kevin Scott. He got 12, but we've got another flag against the Maniacs.
You got another holding down there on Michael Mason.
So
you know what? What's interesting, we talked to
Previous spot, 10 yards.
To Kipper yesterday. Last week's game, the Memphis Maniacs on offense didn't have 1 penalty. Not 1. I don't know how many they got today.
Well, they're making up for it.
Holding.
The law of averages.
Offense number 84.
The 3rd penalty so far, Boz.
Replay.
And they're at critical times. That's the problem. They're killing your drive.
Dolphin. Let's go. Gun, Dolphin left, deep base left, 585 back to cross, on one, ready?
585, that's you're going to get 2 comebacks on both sides of your X and your Z receiver. You're also going to get a deep C with your slot man.
Alvin Harper on the outside. Will they go to him? Crandall. Throws, pass caught. Kevin Prentice near the 47-yard line.
That's a good play. They went, got a chunk of that yardage back. Kevin Prentice did a good job on his comeback on his out. That's about a 15, 16-yard pass play, and that's exactly what they need to do. Get it back in chunks as they move back down the field. Big third down here.
Tack on 15 from the end of the run.
So 15 yards coming up in the plus category.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 92. That's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, automatic first down.
That's a huge mistake by Kelvin Kenny. Man, you got to think, when you got a guy back in the backfield and you got him in third down and forever, you don't give him a 16-yard play and then 15 yards of free real estate and a first down.
Another late hit, Buzz.
Hey, man, they're playing dirty. Playing XFL.
They don't call them the Outlaws for nothing. Crandall hand the ball to Rashaan Salaam, and he has got a very short game.
Joe Tuapala came down the line of scrimmage there. You know what? He gets off on the collision, and right there, he got off on that collision.
Tuapala, a former San Diego State star, youngster. Tremendous potential. They like him because he's got great speed.
He's got great speed, and he's a good learner. He's learning from Kurt Cavea.
Wheel.
9-3. The Outlaws leading the Maniacs.
That blue 90. Quick game. Blue 90.
Play fake didn't fool anybody, and Crandall throws it out of bounds.
You know, you see Crandall on that hook. That foot's really bothering him.
Dolphin.
He couldn't get out and scramble there.
Kippy Brown, offensive coordinator for Jimmy Johnson in Miami in 1998. Doesn't like the camera real close.
Dolphin left zip.
He ain't liking it right now because he ain't letting his quarterback isn't moving the ball down the field like he'd like him to.
He loves Marcus Crandall. The reason he has Crandall is because he wanted a mobile quarterback in the mold of Donovan McNabb.
Well, he's got one. Unfortunately, this guy's got a bad foot right now. It's really affecting him getting outside containment.
Crandall in trouble again. Boy, that offense, that Las Vegas defense. Calm down, boss. Breaking through.
Antonio Edwards.
And Belli.
Dion, Kippy Brown's wife, how tough is it for you to watch your husband on the sidelines making decisions that determine the outcome of the game?
Actually, it's extremely tough because I know that if he ever makes mistakes, he will just really ponder over it for the rest of the week, the night, and I mean, it's just really hard to live with him, too.
Punt is rolling, and the marker's down.
Good coverage by the special teams of the Maniacs. They're pinning him back in the back.
Got a marker down. We had another fight. Brandon Sanders in on another fight, the former New York Giant.
Like I said, baby, he's an outlaw. He's got an illegal man downfield too early. It was an ugly punt.
5 yards, Rich. 5 yards. Add 5 yards.
Well, Kippy Brown. He's getting a workout tonight.
48 was illegally downfield. 5 yards from the end of the run, first down.
It's interesting, Buzz. We haven't seen the option with Bo Morgan, that controversial play that they ran. They fumbled. It really cost them. Will we see more of that down here? Would he do it again?
I think the only time you're going to see that is when you get down and maybe a point after or a short yardage to get the first down.
Right, get closer maybe. Las Vegas, hand off to He Hate Me. And He Hate Me brings it out. Tackle by Shante Carver. Carver's Mike.
You know what? You're starting to see a little bit of the animosity that's happening on the sideline because they don't feel like this game is going the way it should be called, maybe. I have to agree with you, man. If you got a quarterback who's injured, you got to get him out of there.
2nd and 8. Cauley. He'll run.
He's got a place to go.
Good punt. Shante Carver with a borderline hit. Clement separated his shoulder. He's certainly out for tonight.
It's really affected the Las Vegas offense for sure. They've only got 54 yards of total offense.
So Cauley with his best play of the night, Boz. He scrambles for a first down. Las Vegas on the move. And they roll him out. Nice pass, and it's incomplete. Another drop ball. Nakia Jenkins, his second drop tonight.
Cauley threw that a little bit behind him. Although it was catchable ball, he needs to be able to catch that ball.
Las Vegas has 1 timeout left. Memphis has 2 timeouts left.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Timeout for TV.
Yeah, but UPN, we've got a timeout left, don't we, boss? Let's take it right now.
Let's go for it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Give it to me.
We're out of here.
Real kitty.
Birmingham 19, New York 12. You will see highlights of that at halftime. We're back at the Liberty Bowl. What a crowd on hand. It's been a damp, dismal, horrible day weather-wise, but the fans are here. It's 9-3 Las Vegas. Las Vegas operating with their second-string quarterback. Their first quarterback, Ryan Clement, was knocked out. Hogan's with the big hit there.
Man, did he come up with a big hit. I mean, he came up nasty like a $2 prostitute. He's just sticking his head in there like he don't give a damn. That's what I like about the guy.
And by rule, this is a 30-second timeout.
Been lots of fights, lots of altercations, lots of animosity. These are two Western Division rivals. You don't think of Memphis
like each other.
They don't.
They throw it incomplete. Of course, we don't need it.
It's going to make for a great matchup, rematch later on down the line.
Fifth left.
Okay, here we go. We're going to mark it.
88 Viking. Fifth left.
What happens if you don't know what 88 Viking is and you're the quarterback and you get that? Do you pretend like you do know it?
No, you
just run out there, run whatever. You audible.
You don't want to do that.
You audible.
You don't want to do that. If you don't know, man, you better get the hell out of this business.
It's 3rd and 10 for Vegas at the Outlaws 29.
15! 15! Hot!
Boy, Carver is just getting off the ball. Pass incomplete. Shante Carver is getting a jump.
It's like he knows the snap count. But worse than that, that was a horrible play call.
Yeah, Hogan's and Carver are dominating. And Cauley is having a rough go of it.
Big time.
Should he go over and talk to Ryan Clement? I know Clement is injured, but could he get some insight from Clement?
It couldn't hurt, obviously. The guy can't hit the side of a barn if he's standing inside of it.
9-3 Las Vegas, minute 44 to play. Outlaws will kick. Once again, no fair catches. You've heard the rule. Over 25 yards. It's a live ball when it's bouncing. That's live.
You better get on that,
Go get it. And picking it up quickly was Kevin Prentice. That was a good punt.
That's the best way to punt this new rule with the 25 yards and it gets a live ball. You got to hit the ground fast, and you got to hope that ball takes that crazy bounce like he does. And you got to get some speed demons on the outside and see if you can't cover it. Antonio Belli. You know, Antonio Belli's name actually means beautiful man of USC. He grew up as that first love of boxing. He grew up idolizing Rocky. I'll tell you a little more in a minute.
First down, wide receiver screen. It's Charles Jordan. Jordan around his man, skips by a guy and gets about 9. Charles Jordan with the reception. No, it's not a first down, Maniac fans. A little bit short.
Let's go Dolphin left gun. Hank left on one. Ready?
Excellent. This will be a good drill for them. A 2-minute drill trying to get down. They got to get some points for halftime here.
Green 18!
Randall. Draw play, Salaam, and he is taken down by Angel Rubio from Southeast Mississippi State. A 2-yard loss, and they're wrestling again.
Another fight. You know, an Angel He loves that double team. He says, bring on that double team, man, because I love it when I get double teamed. Great thing about him is he wants to be a firefighter like his daddy when he grows up.
Well, then say his name right. Angel.
I got Angel, dude.
Angel.
Angel, Rubio.
Quick game, quick game. 44.
I'll let him correct me. Thank you very much.
9-3. Maniacs, and we've got either a false start or offside. Boy, I tell you what, both defensive lines, boss, are really getting off.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty, it's still third down.
You know what? This game, as it goes on in the third and fourth quarter, is going to be won inside the tackle.
Let's go, Dolphin left gun.
Once again, early in the season,
Cross on the one, ready?
defenses always ahead of the offenses, and it's been true in XFL play most of the time.
Let's go, 148. Green 80. Hot.
On 3rd and 7. Crandall on target. Jordan with the reception. Charles Jordan, 7 years in the NFL. Kevin Scott driving him out of bounds.
Charles Jordan,
yes, indeed.
if you remember him, he was a guy that was in Green Bay, and he actually took the rap for a DUI for his buddy. Because of that, they ran him out of Green Bay.
89.
Under a minute to play. Maniacs trying to get in field goal position. Or perhaps more. Pass, Alvin Harper. Pass a little bit behind him.
Alvin's got to make that play.
Harper opposite Michael Irvin.
I'm coming on the cross.
And he's saying, lead me a little bit.
Yeah, he should have let him a little bit.
Let me, Bubba.
Alvin came to the XFL so his 4-year-old son, Alvin Jr., could watch his daddy play football.
Mike 48, Mike 48. That green 80. Green 80. Hot.
2nd and 10. Crandall unloads, incomplete.
Andrew O'Belly comes back up, makes a big play, gets in Crandall's face. We'll go back and tell a little bit about Adriano. Told you
that's all they doing, man.
His big movie back then was Rocky. His father owns Blaine Burger.
Shut up.
His father owns a meat packing plant up in Canada. He said he'd go in there just like Rocky used to do, and he'd hit the sides of the beef. He said he could crack the rib of a lamb, but when it came to the rib of a cow, that's a little bit tougher.
Couldn't quite do it, could he? 3rd down. Crandall, pass deflected. Number 28, Jamel Williams, the former Husker, with the deflection.
That's a second big play that Jamal Williams has made today. First, the 80-yard touchdown, and now a big breakup in the middle of the field to kill this drive right before halftime.
A frustrated Alvin Harper. Crandall talking to his coach. Maniacs have to kick, 19 seconds to go. Punt block may be on. They get it away. It's a live ball. And a big hit. Mike Furry bringing it back. Oh, he got nailed.
Tyrone Bell came in and tried to take his head off.
So 8 seconds to play here in the first half.
Comes into the low kick. Just listen to it. You got nothing to hear there, but I tell you what, Mike Furry could certainly feel it.
All right, do you throw a Hail Mary here, boss, if you're coach?
You got one
or
play,
take a knee?
You got a quarterback who can't hit nothing?
Yeah.
No.
Take a knee. That's the end of the first half.
Coach, he has disappeared. Your passing game is terrible right now. Who do you have to chew out here in the locker room?
Well, I'm not going to chew anybody. I'm going to try to get a few things straightened out, see if we can't do a better job offensively. That's all.
Coach Brown, what are you going to do offensively? Your defense is playing well, but your offense is struggling.
Well, we just got to go back and execute. We're just not executing. We're not blocking anybody. We're not picking up little stunts and twists, and we've got to do it. We're capable.
Bottom line, both offenses have stunk. The defenses have dominated. When we come back, the Burger King halftime report. XFL All Access. We're going in when we come back.
Going in the black hole of the locker room. He sits in there, he does exactly what he has to do as a quarterback. He takes the damage, and then he does the damage.
That was a beautiful pass from Clement. And a little later, the bomb. Kevin Prentice going deep, and Crandall right on the money. That set up the Maniacs. Field goal.
Here's the biggest play of the half right now. Takes him, drives him into the curve. You can hear that. I mean,
Our ratings just went up.
Every beautiful blonde that I know is named Kat. I happen to be married to one, and there's another one out there that's standing right here in front of me. So I tell you what, God's grace is good at all times, isn't it?
Well, I think we're going to get to see all of the Cats tomorrow night on Raw.
Woo-hoo, I'm turning in for that one.
Jerry Lawler, thank you very much for stopping by. Kat,
thank you guys. Great game here tonight.
Kat, come back. We'll see you at the start of the third quarter.
All right.
Every big hand for them, yo!
Good job,
This has been
Nice
XFL
job,
All Access, presented by Burger King. Yes.
What I'm talking about, baby?
Is loving having a pro football team back in town.
Two undefeated teams. That ball is live. It's rolling loose. And trying to get in there was Vegas, but it was picked up by a Maniac, and the Maniacs will have the ball. The statistics presented by Miller Genuine Draft. Boz, total yards obviously favoring the Maniacs.
They just haven't been able to do anything with them. Penalties have killed them at crucial times during their drives.
So let's see what the Memphis Maniacs can do offensively. Marcus Crandall has gone all the way at quarterback.
989.
Behind him is Craig Wheelahan. Might you think about bringing Wheelahan in sometime?
You know what? If the play calling doesn't get better, because you're not utilizing Crandall the way he should be. He's a mobile quarterback, and they're throwing him in a 5- and 7-step drop, as we do right here.
There he is again. Throwing the bomb on first down. He's got a man out there. And that's going to be pass interference. Jordan, I believe it was, had to come back for the ball. He had his man beat, Boz.
Yes, he did. That's a long throw there. He threw that ball about 60 yards in the air.
Corey Blackwell was covering.
Pass interference, defense number 24. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
I know Marcus can throw that ball farther than this, but I guarantee you that foot is hard for him to push off on and get the kind of throw that he needs to get down the field.
Boz, that was a 43-yard penalty. The Maniacs. They have the ball at the 35, first down. Rashaan Salaam. He grinds out about 6 or 7.
Rashaan did a good job there of waiting for the hole to open. He didn't just go run up inside there. He found...
Hell yeah. What's crackling, baby? Underdig that. Underdig that. Come on. He's a long way. Number 8, baby. 8.
I asked Sanders if the Giants could have used him in Super Bowl. I said, hell yes. They could have used me. Did you see those guys? They could have used me.
How about sorry? They were real sorry.
Yeah, he's confident. 2nd and 5. Salah. This is Kippy Brown's game. He would like to grind it. He would like to run all day long, mix in some play-action passes, as you suggested, Boz.
No question about it. Kurt Cavea making a tackle, but he makes a tackle about 3-4 yards downfield. As long as they can continue to move the ball down in 3 to 4 yard chunks, it plays exactly into what Kippy wants to do.
3rd and short for the Maniacs. The Las Vegas defense digs in.
I think you roll him out here. You've got to roll him out and make it boot, do something interesting.
380.
Blitz. Salaam. He's got the first down as he tiptoes. Joe Tuipala making the tackle. Folks, if you're new to the XFL, you're just tuning in for the first time tonight, there is a $100,000 bonus pool. You play in the XFL, you can win money for winning. $2,500 per player, $100,000 overall, Boz. So these guys are going all out.
Big time, especially as much as Uncle Scam gets out of the last check. They need every dollar they can get.
Back up. Hey, keep them back, guys.
Give missed that story, the Maniacs got their first check today. The government took out too much.
They said it was a clerical error and that they were going to try to rectify that somehow. Yeah, right. Sure. We'll see that money somewhere down.
Tell you what, it looked like Salaam had the first down by plenty, but the spot was unkind, but yet he still gets it. Expected pay $7,500 if you're quarterback, and you get the bonus. Uncle Sam, look at that. If you had a $7,500 check, $4,300 taken out by the government.
They're going to try to get that all cleared up. But, you know, that's not Uncle Sam. That's Uncle Clinton. And we're paying for that nice posh hotel office he gets in Washington. Trade stories with Michael Lewinsky.
The pitch out. Salaam, he gets a great block, and he's upended at the 15. Well, let's just say the Maniacs have a lot of George Bush fans now amongst the football players.
Yeah, but they're not going to get that money back until way late in the year. Maybe they get it back sooner. Kevin Scott did a great job of an open field tackle. It's a nice play here. Little option play. Rashaan Salaam gets out of the corner. Hey, Kevin Scott does a great job. He's a man on an island. He's got to make a play on a big back.
Kevin Scott, a former Stanford player. Maniacs driving. Salaam doing a lot of the work. Rashaan again. Salaam breaks to the outside. Cuts inside. Salaam driving inside the 10. Kurt Govea hanging on.
Vintage Salaam. Rashaan Salaam. His combination of speed and power makes him probably the most feared back in the league.
Crowd comes alive. He was runner-up for the XFL Player of the Week. That honor went to John Avery, deservedly so. But Salaam had a big one.
He did have a big one. John had 250 yards, though.
I'm right. Fake down right. Quarterback keeps that right. Halfback smash. I'm one.
He hate me. He got the attention, but Salaam doing the work.
Rashaan with a big game. He hate me with a big name.
First and goal. And taking time out is quarterback Marcus Cranston.
Timeout. Memphis.
We're coming back to the Liberty Bowl. 11:23 to play. Las Vegas leading Memphis. 9-3.
How we get lined up in the right formation? Oh, no.
When I'm off the field, I'm your TJ Mulligan's girl. Bartending has given me a great education and a wonderful life. I enjoy meeting people and making sure they're having a good time. Asking people, what's your flavor? What kind of beer do you want tonight? But on the most important night, I'm your Memphis Maniax cheerleader. Bar's open.
Bottoms up.
Mariah is her given name.
Thank God I don't drink liquor.
Mariah's men are back out onto the field. After the 43-yard pass interference penalty, Rashaan Salaam doing all the work. 25 yards on this drive. Salaam is out in the flat. He's looking for Salaam. Salaam has it. Salaam at the 5, driving towards the goal. He lost the ball. He lost the ball. Kurt Govea has it. Can he go? He's slow. He's on. There he goes. Kurt Govea. He's got a convoy. That's going to be a touchdown. Kurt Govea scores.
Man, this big boy that can run that far in forever. No way. I can't believe this. Rashaan Salaam sitting in the end zone. Silent jump.
A 98-yard fumble recovery and run for Kurt Govea.
Dude, I'm stunned.
We had talked about the fumbleitis problems of Rashaan Salaam in the past.
He just fell off the wagon. It's a great play. Get him out in the flat. I don't know if that's a fumble or not. I'll tell you what, he looked like he was down. But being a fumbleaholic that he is.
Joe Tuipala was the man who knocked it loose. Joe Tuipala, the Aztec.
Well, I tell you, I don't know that that's a fumble right there. And we don't have instant replay here in the XFL. We like it controversial.
Third turnover for Memphis. Now, Las Vegas with a 15-3 lead. They go for one. Chakuma.
Rashaan, what happened there? Was that a fumble, Rashaan? Was that a fumble?
Kurt, was it a fumble, or did the ground cause it?
It doesn't matter. I'll have the referees decide on that. But not too bad for a 23-year-old man.
98 yards. You ever run that far?
23.
Yeah, we all having fun out here. You got to have it.
Kurt Govea. I'll bet you he's never run farther than that in his entire career.
Not unless the coach made him.
Yeah. So Salaam fumbles, the Maniacs going in. All the momentum has turned, Boz.
Tell him shit. Get it right. Hey. Hey, guys. You're screwing this whole damn thing up. You're screwing it all up.
I have to agree with you, Kip.
Let's go. Go on. Hey, keep her cool. Let's go. Keep her cool.
Looked like he was down to me, man. I tell you what, you can see all the helium just deflated out of Rashaan Salaam right there. And he feels horrible. He just let his teammates down. He drove all the way down the field to take the lead here in front of this sellout crowd.
Salaam was running hard, so the Maniacs think it was not a fumble, that his knee perhaps was down. But I tell you what, once you lose the football, Boz, your fast guys got to chase Govea down. What happened there?
You got to play till you hear the whistle. It shocked everybody, took everybody by surprise.
So the Outlaws in command now, leading 15-3, and the Maniacs are going to have to cycle up a little bit. They need some help here. Blasting through is Bo Morgan. One more look. Was it a fumble, Brian Bosworth? You're an expert, so you say.
Take a look at him. It's a great play. Frank runs the yards. I don't know what that guy right there in the zebra shirt smoking, but he looked like he was stoned. He didn't even move. That was horrible call.
Like his elbow hit the ground and the ball popped out. Govea has to come out. He's wheezing.
You know what? This is where you find out how good your team is. Bad things happen.
So Memphis
makes some good of it.
3 turnovers, Boz, and it has really killed him. Crandall stays in at quarterback, and they hand it right back to Rashaan Salaam. Salaam at the 50. Salaam out of bounds. So Rashaan Salaam pushed out of bounds by Kevin Scott. Comes back with authority, 27 yards.
The balloon just got inflated on one play, and that's what you got to do, Kippy. You got to give the ball back to your star.
That's the way Salaam ran when he was at Colorado Buffalo. Shades of the Heisman. So a first down. First half, he struggled. This quarter, 49 yards, so he's cranking it up.
51 walls.
Oh, man, he wants to break a big one here, Boz.
You pissed him off.
And we've got another false start. Another marker down. So markers down. 15-3, Las Vegas leading Memphis. Let's get the call.
Star 71 offense. Prior to the snap,
that was Earl
false
Scott,
start,
the right guard.
Number 71. 5-yard penalty.
How would you grade the Memphis offensive line right now, Boz? Memphis offensive line.
I'd give him a D, maybe even an F. They haven't given Marcus Crandall the kind of time that he needs. Knowing he's injured, they can't pick up the line stunts up front. I know that the defensive front seven of Vegas is good, but you got to be able to pick them up and at least give him 3-4 seconds to throw that ball and find his receivers downfield.
This would appear to be a must-score drive for the Memphis Maniacs. Crandall, play action. Got a man, throws, pass complete. Mark Thomas, the tight end out of North Carolina State. He gets 8. Coverage by Jason Kaiser.
There's Mark Thomas. Tell you what, Mark Thomas was a 2-time winner of the Sportsmanship Award in North North Carolina. What the hell is a sportsman? You gotta give that award back to get here in the XFL. No sportsmanship award played here at the XFL.
No, it's not right.
No wussies and no good sports.
No,
It's
no
about
good
winning.
sports. Just win, baby. Just win.
Green 80.
2nd and 7. Crandall's got 2 men out of the pattern. And the pass is dropped.
He dropped it. That's here, baby.
And that hit him right in the pants.
Charles Jordan. Oh, Scott is digging him. Can't catch, huh? Oh, yeah.
He's in Charles Jordan's head right now. He's got his head down. He knows he should have caught that ball.
Deep scat right. 785 option on 1. Ready?
Yeah, the Maniacs unraveling faster than a Firestone tire. Their offense is just bad right now.
Oh, that killed
And
you.
they have to take another timeout.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
3rd quarter. We are coming back.
Switch. The running back.
A frustrated Maniacs team.
You got to come over here.
It could get ugly, folks. The Maniacs are mad.
3rd and 1.
We're coming back. Outlaws 15. Maniacs 3. By the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Drive hard. By Monkey Bone. Starring Brendan Fraser and Bridget Fonda. February 23rd. Only in theaters. And by Lugs. The boots and shoes with an attitude. Since you never know what you might run into. Lugs. Boots and shoes. Welcome back to the XFL in prime time on UPN. Marcus Crandall, 7 of 16 for 114 yards, but 53 of those yards, Boz, were on one play to Prentice.
He's had 3 drop passes, though, and they've been at crucial times.
Green 80. Rush 84.
3rd and 7.
Green 80. That's a good call. That's a good call. We got to get home on that.
Crandall throws incomplete. If you're Coach Kippy Brown, when do you think about perhaps replacing the quarterback?
I think about changing my play calling first before I change my quarterback.
All right.
So
you say stay with Crandall.
Dolphin right switch. Dolphin right gun switch. Deep base.
They've dominated this game. They've got 187 yards.
Deep base, 785
option. 52. The problem is they're horrible. They're abysmal on 3rd down.
Dolphin right gun switch.
2 for 9.
Deep scat right. 785 option on 1. Ready?
All right, 4th and 7. Big play here for the Maniacs. They trail 15-3 with 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Crandall, plenty of time. Throws, almost intercepted. Alvin Harper was the intended receiver. Brandon Sanders with there. That should shut him up for a moment because he dropped a sure pick. And Harper having a tough night.
That right there is a bad pass. Alvin Harper runs a route, but he's throwing into double coverage. Brandon Sanders back there, the power broker of the secondary, is just sitting back there watching the quarterback, reading his throw.
So the 4th down play is a dud. And Las Vegas takes over. Chris Chakuma is the running back. Chakuma out of Arkansas, tackled by Richard Hogans. Chakuma played for a nut down in Arkansas, Houston Nut. And Harper looking for someone maybe to chew out. I don't know, someone to commiserate with. Having a rough night. 2nd and 6.
Blue 13 Packer. 13. Blue 13 Packer. Hot.
Blitz coming, and the ball to Chakuma. And Chakuma driving for a couple. Mike Sutton making the tackle.
How you doing? What's the matter?
Hey, stand.
Third down and 3 for Las Vegas. Doesn't want to talk about his performance. He has been average, but you have to admire what Las Vegas has done without its top quarterback. Calling. His best pass of the night. There goes Mike Furry. And Furry gets to the 39. If you weren't with us earlier, Las Vegas' #1 quarterback, Ryan Clement, injured. He has not returned.
There. Best pass of the day by Coley. Finds a little soft spot. Furry does what he has to do. Nice hit by Rico Clark. Too late. Picks up big yardage.
That is Mike Cawley's first completion. He'll hand the ball to Chakuma. So He Hate Me is out of the game right now. He Hate Me on the sideline. And Chris Chakuma getting some work.
Trying to get Chuck Wagon, as they call him, rolling. They're saying that he probably got some cramps. Maybe that's from being out late last night instead of being where he's supposed to be, in bed, taking care of what he's supposed to be doing, is playing football and winning football games for his football teammates.
He did not have the sweetened tea, Brian Bosworth. 2nd and 5. Looked like the Maniacs jump. Cawley running for his life. Unloads deep. And that's way overthrown. If you don't know much about Mike Cawley, he came out of James Madison University in Washington, D.C. He's 28 years old, 6'1", 210. Originally signed by the Detroit Lions in 1998. Bounced around a little bit, and now he's getting his chance, Boz. If Clement is out, you've had a separated shoulder. You're going to be out for a while.
Yeah, you're going to be out for a while. So it's going to be Cawley's call for a while. Cawley's got to get some confidence.
First down, ready?
If you're wondering, Jim Ballard is the emergency quarterback behind Cawley. 3rd and 5.
There he is.
Cawley on the money. Pass complete. Nakia Jenkins caught one.
That's a poor job by Rico Clark by not falling back into coverage there.
Nakia Jenkins, a big receiver from Utah State. Nice play here, Boz.
Yeah, he waits. He's got plenty of time. He finds Nakia behind the coverage. You can't let guys get behind you in coverage, especially as they're getting close to the red zone. Big mental mistake.
Nakia dropped his first 2. And he has got the Outlaws set up. First and goal at the 9. Chakuma driving. Chakuma, touchdown! Woo! Chris Chakuma. You know, this is a guy, he's got 4'4" speed, Boz, 232 pounds. And they say he's too nice, that he's not serious enough about football. Well, that time he showed his serious side and banged it home.
We're talking about a combination of power and speed. He's a bruiser with an overdrive gear. Coaches say he's got all the talent in the world. He just doesn't know it yet.
They say he does a great Eddie Murphy impression. That was Sherman Klump driving hard right up the middle. They go for the point. You can't kick it in the XFL. You gotta run it in. Or pass it in. Chakuma bottled up. You got a marker down. There's a marker down in the end zone. So this may be coming back. Let's see.
Men on the field on defense.
Well, that's going to be a penalty every time, Boss.
Unless you get an Oklahoma referee who can't count. I'm just beating you to the line because you're going to feed me that anyway.
You ever have 12 men on the field on defense, Boss?
We could have played with 9 men on the field and been dominant.
Receiver.
It felt like that when you were out there, Boss. It felt like you had 12 guys.
We were dominant.
All right, so they're going to do it again. The ball now spotted at the 1.
Let's go pure right king, 96 slant on 1.
It's 96 slant. I don't know you run a
sounds like a
play pass down here on the 1 yard line.
21-3. Outlaws trying to get another one. Oh, instead. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Bootleg sweet.
70 easy way. It's just like the Clinton years. The Maniacs are getting smoked.
This guy's a different player here in the second half.
Put her down and squiv it again. Put her down and squiv it. They're having fun handling it.
Middle. Timeout. 4:48 to play. Third quarter. The Outlaws are hammering the Maniacs.
I believe basic training is going to be an adventure. It's going to be a major
this is the kind of game we didn't really want to get into, but here we are.
All right.
Okay, you up to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey, 3 scores. Got to have three touchdowns.
Coach Kippy Brown talking to former San Diego Charger quarterback Craig Wheelahan. So Kippy,
what are you talking about? That was just before Marcus Crandall.
That was Crandall there?
Yeah. Don't you know a black guy from a white guy?
Well, let me.
Jesus Christ.
He had a hood on. He had a hood on. All right. You think these guys are having a blast? Wait till you see the WWF SmackDown. 2 hours of all new action every Thursday night. The #1 show on UPN Thursdays at 8, 7 Central. Let me tell you this, boss. I was thinking he should be talking to Craig Wheelahan and make a change at quarterback. Come on. He's given Crandall time. You got to get Wheelahan in there. He's an NFL veteran. Let's see what he can do.
I don't think you bad your guy that soon, man. It's not that Crandall's done a bad job. That last touchdown by Vegas was the first offensive touchdown in the game.
7 of 18 for 100 yards. 53 on one play. All right, let's see what the Maniacs can do. They trail 22-3. Pass is tipped. Good hit.
Well, Chuck Wagon, it looks like the people of Memphis hate you more than they hate me.
Well, Rivers got to realize I wasn't but 4 hours away in University of Arkansas. So, you know what I mean? It's like home to me.
All right, the Chuck Wagon, Chris Chakuma, a.k.a. a terrific running back for Houston Nutt at Arkansas. A big 9-yard run for a touchdown tonight.
380.
Second down. Crandall pulling nicely. A gain of 7. Alvin Harper making the catch.
Troy Blackwell made him pay for it, I tell you what.
Harper now 32 years old out of Frostproof, Florida and Tennessee.
You know, they call Alvin Harper, a.k.a. Mr. Real Estate. You know, it's close to 40 homes in the Baltimore, Maryland area. He buys them, he fixes them up, then he places needy families in them. He says it gives them a fresh start. New home, build dreams, it beautifies an area and the fresh part of Baltimore.
Third and a deuce. Salaam banging hard, and he has the first down. Rashaan Salaam. Is it time to open up the offense? Is it time to perhaps replace the quarterback, Brian Bosworth?
I know, you keep digging in that hole, man. That hole ain't ready to be filled up yet. You got 3:19 left in the third quarter. Don't abandon your game plan.
318.
Crandall, and he is sacked. Boy, this Las Vegas defense
They're just
has been very, very good.
That was Marcel Willis who came up. He's got great speed coming off the corner there. They're just pinning their ears back. They know that they got to get 3 scores, and they know they're going to drop back and pass. The problem is they keep dropping back in a 5 and 7 step drop inside the pocket. You got to get him outside the pocket. I know there's your boy.
There's Craig Wheelahan, the former Charger. I'm just saying, when do you go to him, Boz? You're a football expert. When do you go to him? When is it too late?
Maybe after this series, get him 2 more.
On second down, pass complete. Nicely thrown, nicely caught. Charles Jordan with the reception.
Now, hell, you had him on the bench a minute ago.
Just saying, Boz. Boz. Look at the scoreboard right now. It's 22-3. You're down. You have scored 1 field goal. You have 3 turnovers. It is time, or you should at least consider a change. I'm not saying you have to do it. Just consider it.
Consider it.
Read right, 582 on 1. Ready? Double barrel, 0-7.
It's a big third down here.
Let's go.
It's 3rd and 4.
318, Mike 48.
Do you run Salaam or do you throw it?
318.
You got to throw it.
Blitz coming. Oh, he dropped the football. Boz, your guy dropped the football.
That's not good.
And it's going to be 4th down.
Coach, at this point, would you consider at all switching quarterbacks?
Sure, but right now, quarterback's not our problem. We're not executing, and it's not quarterback.
Where are you not executing?
Mike, You're here. You see it. Every place.
No fair catch. All right, the Maniacs playing poorly as a team. Trying to bring it back is Mike Furry. And we've got a man down at the 35-yard line, and he hops up. So Las Vegas will have it.
Nah, I'll pull it out. It takes more than one guy to win a football game, especially on the offensive side. You got to have 11 guys playing together.
Let me give you a quick analogy, Boz, then we'll listen to the quarterback. If you're president of the United States, things go well on your watch, you get credit. Things go poorly on your watch, you get the blame.
Depends on if you got good
The quarterback is the president, Boz. Think about that.
18!
So Las Vegas,
18!
first down and a big lead. He hit me back in, so apparently...
I see you.
Cornell Menifee comes in.
Thank you. Good job. Good job.
Paul Lacoste, your guy, Boz.
That's my boy. Living the dream here. You know, he's diagnosed,
51 Red Dog stick.
Diagnosed at a young age with ADD and hyperactivity, which is actually the chemical combination you have to be a linebacker. I had it.
And folks, his idol growing up was Brian Bosworth. He loves the Boz. Calling out. That could have been a momentum turner. Paul Lacoste right there. He idolized Brian Bosworth, and he has the hands of Brian Bosworth. Las Vegas.
We're going to get somebody. And they got to know when they come to Memphis or we go to wherever they are, it's a wrecking crew. It's a little bit different than playing against somebody else because we want to hit you. We want to make you remember it. You're not going to come into our home and leave happy. You're going to be bruised, cut, and bleeding.
Well, the Memphis defense has played reasonably well. It's been the Memphis offense that's been in trouble. And throwing it down the field, incomplete. He hate me. Could not hang on.
He's actually throwing there for Brett Fetch. Rod Smart comes up, takes the ball out of the air.
That's the end of the... So two receivers there. Good pressure by the Maniac defense. I tell you, if you gave that guy a penny for his thoughts, he'd have to give you a change, Boz. Greg Wheelahan may be coming in soon. The former Charger is getting ready. $100,000 in bonus money from the XFL riding on this game.
This punt right here could be a big play for the Maniacs.
Maniacs looking to block. They can't get there. It's a live ball. That's Kevin Prentice. And Prentice jukes across midfield.
Defense right, 585, backs across. Hey, then you start. Tell them here in 2 minutes.
All right, Greg Wheelahan, if you're not familiar with him, he started 21 games in San Diego. Kippy Brown told us yesterday in practice, when he's on, he is very, very good. A streaky passer who can really throw. Got better than average mobility.
Let's go, Phil.
Got to pump him up in there, Craig. You heard the call. It's a 585 pass, which is that same out pattern, double out pattern by SEC.
Deep right, 585 backs across. On one, right?
Backs across, and you got 585, 2 X, C on a long out, and you got a slot man running the deep seam.
Green 80. Green 800.
First play from scrimmage for Craig Wheelahan. Wheels, fires, complete. But there's a marker down. Marker down in the backfield. Prentice making the catch.
You know, you go back, we talked about it earlier. Coach Kippy Brown told us yesterday.
Who got it?
It's going to be against the defense. Could be number 90. Got caught. Michael Mason. And so the Maniacs
catching a break.
Roughing the passer as well. Las Vegas defense, some say it's the best in the league, Boz.
Yes, they have. Their front seven tonight has done a great job. They got 5 tackles for a loss, 3 quarterback sacks, a fumble return for a touchdown.
Illegal hands to the
They
face on the
themselves have
defense.
changed the tempo of this football game.
Automatic first down.
All right, automatic first down for the Maniacs. The Maniacs really have to hurry. They need 3 scores
Base right.
to have a chance at winning. That's assuming they can hold the Outlaws to no points. Plenty of time, Boz.
It's not the Maniacs defense is the problem. It's the Maniacs offense that's causing the problems because they keep shooting themselves in the mouth.
3 turnovers for the Maniacs.
That was a huge penalty. It takes them down immediately inside the red zone to the 18-yard line.
You saw Marcus Crandall.
Right, dip, base right, flanker, Poco. On one, right?
Crandall, the starter on the bench. Craig Wheelahan with a first down. Harper in motion. Looking for Harper. Throws incomplete. Wheelahan under pressure from number 68. Your guy, Boz, Angel Rubio.
That's the problem. Again, they don't have the kind of time that Craig needs to get back there and set up. He'd like to get back there and get in his nice rhythm. He has to get rid of the ball before he wants to. Middle breakdowns on the offensive line have killed Memphis' offensive progress tonight.
Kelvin Kinney, Angel Rubio, Carl Simpson, Antonio Edwards, the front 4 for the Outlaws. Second down. Marker down. That's going to be too much time. Play clock expiring. Play clock. Ross, expiring that play clock. It really moves in the XFL.
It moves. You know, in the NFL, you get 40 seconds. In the XFL, they cut it down by 5 seconds into 35 seconds. That's why you get so many delay of game calls here in the XFL.
Over Z. Mayday. Son, green 80.
Second down. Intercepted. The Outlaws rolling. Chris Bain headed for the house, and he's dragged down at the 7-yard line. Tackled by Raphael Cooper. 4th turnover, a 78-yard interception off Wheelahan.
Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. And I'm not so sure that's Craig's fault. That could have been a check-off pattern.
Bye-bye. What's up, Mom? Happy birthday, Katie K. Bye-bye. See y'all. Hey.
He's yelling at the Maniacs in the stands, Boz. He's taunting. He is doing some taunting. So a tough night for Crandall. Wheelahan comes in, throws a pick. And the Las Vegas defense is pumped up. Are they the best in the league?
Right now, they're showing that they are the best in the league. They put a shutout last week.
Yeah.
They bent, but not broken tonight. It's a pretty good offense over there by Memphis, but they haven't done themselves any favors.
Fake the Takuma. And they throw it away.
Chris, your defense incredible tonight. Your offense has been struggling, but you guys have pretty much won this game.
Well, I wouldn't say it's won yet. Still 13-26. You know what I'm saying? We need a lot of improvement, but we came out there pretty well.
Real quickly, did you read his eyes?
Yeah, a little bit.
Bad read.
And you hear Wheelahan, bad read.
How do you have a bad read with eyeballs that stick out that big?
18, hot!
2nd and 8. Cawley guns it into the end zone, and it's going to be pass interference. Number 36, Anthony Marshall, unhappy with the call.
You know, Anthony's a big, rangy guy that if you venture into his zone, has been known to tear you a new one, so to speak. He just actually tore him a new one before it was time.
So pass interference. That's a spot foul. Place the ball at the 1-yard line. So Vegas is humming here.
Pass interference, defense number 46. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball's placed on the 1-yard line. First down. Number 66, White, is an eligible receiver. Number 66, White, is an eligible receiver.
So Vegas in business. 1st and goal at the 1. This is like a long craps hand. You know, they're hot. They are getting every break. Quarterback sneak. Cawley, no. Not going there. I don't think.
Throw the flag! Throw the flag! I'm going to get you.
So chill, slant, choke, slant, choke. Because you had your hand on me.
Yeah, the Maniacs defense. So effective early, boss, and they've just been worn down by all the turnovers.
Putting bad positions all night long.
Red 18! Timeout, Las Vegas.
So Vegas takes a timeout in the midst of a roll. 12-12 to go in the game here at Memphis.
What's up?
Along with Brian Bosworth, Chris Raggy, Michael Barkan, Darren Torres, I'm Chris Marlowe.
He's smoking.
A steamy night. Well, I shouldn't say steamy night. That would be a lie. Vince McMahon wants honesty. It's a miserable night here in the Liberty Bowl in terms of weather, but it's been all sweet for Las Vegas. Trying to punch it in now. First and goal. Cauley throws incomplete.
Man, that was a
tough rushing by Cornell Menifee.
That throw was his weakest, tap water. Oh, man, that was ugly.
If you just joined us, this game, the story of the game has been turnovers.
No question about it.
Yeah.
There's 4 turnovers for Memphis and 0 for Las Vegas.
Memphis defense trying to dig in, boss. It's 3rd and goal now at the 1. This would be a lift for the Maniacs. Handed to Chakuma, and I don't think he's going to get there.
Let's go, man.
Now you got a decision. Chakuma stopped by the big man up front. Shante Carver, Richard Hogan, TJ Fryer also there. And so here comes the field goal unit.
Floyd.
You know, Jim Kreiner.
Where's Floyd? He's out there. He's out there.
He's not a wild and crazy guy, but he is a no-nonsense coach.
Number 78 is an eligible receiver. Number 78 is an eligible receiver.
Well, they got that 78 Adronio Belli, definitely making sure that he's been told by the referees that he's going to be an eligible receiver. And it's Paul McCallum.
The 19-yard chip shot, and McCallum hits it.
Well, the guys on the Vegas squad call Paul McCallum game day. They call him game day because he only practices up till Wednesday, and then they tell him take the rest of the time off, come back on game day.
Okay, good. Got a tough job. That makes the score 25-3 Las Vegas. So Las Vegas running it up here.
Yeah. It's a Cooper.
Wheels at 22 points now. Can you still rally these?
Yeah, we're going Dolphin.
Yeah.
We're going 2 minutes now. Oh, hell yeah.
Chris Bain said on the interception he read your eyes. Is that a concern?
No, it's not. Might have to start squinting a little bit.
All right, Wheelahan is going to get another opportunity, apparently. There is Chris Bain out of Fresno State, 25-year-old. He read it well. We're glad you're with us on UPN Primetime Football next week. Boz, we're heading to the Big Apple in New York. Orlando, the #1 team in XFL football. And Ryan Clement
having a good time, even though he's hurt, probably gone for a few weeks.
Yeah, knocked out early with a separated shoulder.
He's going to get that $2,500 bonus the way things are working out for the Outlaws right now.
So McCallum kicks off. Maniacs fans a little bit suicidal now, if you can say that about Maniacs. Bo Morgan with the return. All this month, it's Extreme February on UPN. Let's take a look at Gary and Mike, 2 young guys on an extremely wild road trip across America, which this week takes them to New York City.
Oh, man, can it get any better than this? I can't handle this relationship. I want out.
Golden. I'll be fine.
Just got better.
I know y'all hate our 48.
Gary and Mike, Friday at 8, 7 Central, right here on UPN.
Was he in the XFL locker room, the cheerleaders locker room there?
Little screen pass to Prentice. And he has taken down Kevin Prentice, 24 years old, out of Mississippi State.
Clock management right now is going to be the biggest deal for the Maniacs right now. They got to move the ball down quickly. They got to get out of bounds when they can. They got to get big plays, big chunks of yardage fast.
So Prentice may be cramping up a little. Maniac fans are, would you say they're enthusiastic or toasted?
Which one?
Wow, you don't, man.
Take him home. 2nd and 5. And the throw is caught, Mark Thomas. So Wheelahan on the money, Joe Tuipalo making the tackle.
Now, this is what I don't understand. Vegas is starting to play soft defense. They control the ball game all game long. And yet here they go, let Memphis move the ball down the field.
25-3. Las Vegas leading Memphis. Wheelahan, pass was tipped. Intended for Jordan.
Chris Bain almost had himself another little gift.
I got you.
I guess he's still reading the eyes of the quarterback.
That's Hurley Tarver out of Central Oklahoma. Does everybody in Oklahoma know each other? You know, most of the guys?
Hey, the roots run deep in Oklahoma.
Okay.
We all love each other.
Hurley, what kind of a name is that? Hurley.
I got no response to that.
Hurley Burley. Wheelahan out of the gun. Trying to set up the middle screen, incomplete. He was looking for number 20, Raphael Cooper, kid from Louisville. Pass too high. So the Maniax offense, they need to go back to the asylum, Boz, and work on the offense next week. Don't you agree?
Yeah, they need to tie up a few loose ends, get a little bit more focus, a little less on the money, a little bit more on the game.
3rd down. Wheelahan all day to throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Harper.
Chris Bain had great coverage on Alvin Harper that time. He was covering him like a blanket.
So Harper, perhaps the most renowned player in this game. A frustrating night.
There's your story right there. Four turnovers, 19 points for Vegas.
And for Harper, 1 catch, 8 yards.
He's, like they said, he's got some old legs.
Hall to kick it. Fielded by Jason Kaiser. And Kaiser eludes a couple of guys before he is drilled.
And who drilled him?
Paul Lacoste. We're coming back.
Maniac, the head leader of the asylum.
Are looking good tonight. A 1st down for Las Vegas. Ben Snell is the running back. And we've got a marker down.
I think
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 66. 5-yard penalty, it's still
all right, we're talking
down.
about Jim Kreiner's schedule. Now compare that to Brian Bosworth's schedule at Oklahoma. Partying until 4 a.m., up at 1 p.m. after sleeping it off, ready for a 3 p.m. game with a little assistance.
Oh, man, you guys just don't know the whole story. I can only explain so much of it.
We got a whole season, Boz. Glad you're here. Las Vegas has been the dominant team.
You know, that schedule doesn't put in, you know, I studied outside late at night. How do you think I was an academic All-American, was able to graduate in 3.5 years?
You know,
Hooters has a great study program out in the back. They got great people to help you study. Those tutors that they have at Hooters are awesome.
Red time right here, Red 19! Red 19! Hot! Hot!
big hit delivered offensively by Ben Snell.
You guys do some shit like that. Like you sitting on my head.
There's Boz. There's Boz a little bit earlier. You know, Boz, you're a good example of why some animals eat their young. You are a creature. You are just...
You know what? I just feel the beat, baby. When I'm in the groove, everything's happening nice. I'm just loving life. Happiest part of my life right now. This XFL to me is filling a big problem that's been a void since I can't play. I get to live vicariously through these guys.
3rd and 3.
This game's getting ugly now.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 77. 5-yard penalty, it's still third down.
You know, those big offensive linemen now are starting to count the greenbacks are going to get in the locker room after this game is over with. They need to just stay focused, finish the game out as strong as they did when they started.
It's 3rd and 8.
Mike 46.
Set. For 19. Red 19. Hot.
Coley. He gets buried, but he gets the pass away. Was it complete? I think so. Tay Coley has been a different player.
He's got a little confidence now. Corey Sawyer comes in and introduces himself. Can you feel the pain in the XFL? He's going to tell him about it. Yes, sir. Spoken like a true linebacker. Actually, as a defensive back.
Just over 7 minutes to play. Outlaws with a huge lead. Boz, I don't know how we're going to survive for 7 minutes, but I do see the cheerleaders
I know how you're going to
making their way to the booth. I think that's good news, Boz. Good news. They must have seen you dancing. They must have been seeing you dancing on the podium in that beautiful black hat you have.
Like they talked about before the game started, they're all professional dancers, and they want a few moves.
12 men on the
There
field.
you go.
Man does it.
5-yard
They
penalty
got
from the
10
previous
digits that can move
spot.
differently than any
Replay,
other
first
man I
down.
know can do it. I'm the digit man.
So Las Vegas just 7 minutes away from improving to 2-0, and it's been a happy night for this game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
You know, Boz, they got here late. They had some distractions. They got some fines, but heck, they played a whale of a game. Maybe they should do that every week.
You know, their defense has played a well of the game. It's Memphis' offense turning the ball over has caused this game. That's why they're going to have $2,500 in their pocket. Memphis is going to have all week to think about it.
1st and 5. Snell breaks a tackle. Ben Snell, he's a nasty runner. Like that, he likes to punish you. Oh, what a hit. You don't see running backs. That's reminiscent of Walter Payton's sweetness, dishing some nastiness.
Tell you what, he came out and he's like a firecracker out there. At least he's playing this game with some passion in the 4th quarter. The game's already in the bag. He comes up in a hole. Tell you what, he's driving them legs. He's looking for somebody to run over. He said, come get some of that. Take this, it's over there, and I'm at the side. Here we go, baby. Let's keep moving it down the field.
Ben Snell, he's 24 years old, played at Ohio Northern. Should have had him at Ohio State. Forget about that. Here he comes again. Lowers his shoulder and bangs for about 4 or 5.
Right now, the Memphis' defense, they're just catching people, just grabbing people. Ain't nobody attacking like they were in the first part of the game.
Hey, Las Vegas.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, gotta get it back. I gotta get it yet still.
I tell you, they're staying at a casino hotel. Where's that Mississippi place again, boss? Say the name again. What's the name
Tunica?
of it? Tunica, Mississippi.
Yeah, knock it back.
One more look and a great run.
That's awesome. See, that right there, you said he's from some little arm.
Whoa, look at that thing. That's a Marlowe bicep, Boz. You see that thing?
I love our guys. You know why? Because they're like from everywhere. So you football freaks out there, you have a dream, don't ever let that thing go, man. If you love football, and I mean real football, the way you're getting it out here on the XFL, smash mouth, in your face, stretch your stuff, walk your walk, talk your talk, live your dream, baby. Because you'll always have a home right here in the XFL. So you just keep on playing.
Number 1, Outlaws.
Boz, there's an injured player at midfield. An injured player at midfield. It is number 99, Mike Sutton. So Sutton's shaken up.
Played a well of a game, man. He has laid himself out tonight. I hope he's okay.
Come on, man. Hold on. Come on.
You know what? He's letting it all out there, baby.
And good news, he's up. So Big Mike Sutton is up.
You know, a football player, they don't look at the clock, they don't look at the scoreboard, and that's what I like about the XFL. They don't care what the score is. They're out there playing with passion. They're out there to play to win the game, and if they don't win the game, they're out there to make a statement.
We've dipped under 5 minutes. It's been all Las Vegas. Now the Outlaws will kick it. And we've got a marker down.
False start, 39 white. 39 white. What number? 39 white. What number? False start, 39 white. Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 39. That's a 5-yard penalty.
He can't jump across the
Defense jumps in. Remember, this is going in practice. Defense jumps across in, you go. The guy got, I didn't see the whole stuff. All right.
We have a correction on the foul. We got a neutral zone infraction on the defense, which created the false start. That's a 5-yard penalty. It's still 4th down.
He corrected himself.
All right.
Good for him.
So Paul McCallum, who has played well tonight,
a.k.a. game day.
McCallum punting and kicking. He's got 2 field goals tonight, 2 made, and he's hit 5 punts. How difficult do you think that is, Buzz, to place kick and punt?
Tough. If you're a place kicker, it couldn't be that hard to learn how to punt.
Hey, we've got a nut on the field.
Hey, what a nut.
Tackle him.
Tackle him, man. Take him down, man.
Tackle him. I need Mike Curtis to put him in his place.
Paul Acosta will put him in his place. Paul Acosta will take him out.
Take him out of here. Oh, yeah.
I think they just let him go, or they're going to take him down to the little hokey jail?
I think they're going to take him underneath. Dick Buzkus is going to whip him and beat him down in the tunnel. All right, McCallum shoveling it. It's a live ball. He got a chance for it. Got a chance for it. And Brett Besh had a chance. And it'll be Maniax ball.
Come on, bro. That's why here in the XFL we love to get it. It's a little harder because we care to give only the very best.
All right, it's party time up here in the booth. All righty.
You guys want some lessons?
Boss, show him how to do it. Boss, get in there.
No, man, that's TV, man.
Boss, get in there.
I saw her, man.
Boss,
she's gonna kick my ass.
Nah, TV. You guys are all right. Great job tonight.
Now quick.
One more time. Boss, get in there.
I know a
Take
little
your
hot
headset
off.
off.
You
Boss,
want to
go.
square off and do a little dance?
Go, boss. Do it, boss.
Huh?
Do it quick,
Do a little
boss.
dance.
Yeah.
I'm not making any love because my woman's at home tonight, and I love her.
That's you. Boss, go ahead. I'll handle the football game. You stay there.
Slap my butt, Chris. Slap my butt.
No, I don't want to do that. Let one of the girls do that. No.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe your bros over at Oklahoma did the butt slapping, but we don't do that out in California.
Oh, wait.
You know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
All right, happy night for the Las Vegas Outlaws. They're going to get a $2,500
What's up, baby?
bonus per man, $100,000, and that comes in handy. The players aren't being paid all that much. $50,000 for the quarterbacks, $45,000 for the position players, $35,000 for the kickers. News coming up next. Stay with us on UPN. Wheeling throws incomplete. Wow. Charles Jordan had no idea where that baby was coming from.
He still doesn't know it landed. That ball was thrown about 10 yards behind him.
The Las Vegas defense has dominated. And Las Vegas is going to go to 2-0, so I may have jumped the gun. Orlando and Las Vegas, currently the 2 best teams in the XFL.
Nah, not so quick there, Chris Marlowe, because I guarantee you these 2 guys score off again. It's going to be a war.
I'm just talking in terms of record.
Right now.
2-0 is good, yes. Wheeling throws, and the pass is caught. Raphael Cooper, born in Detroit, Michigan. If you're one of the players on Las Vegas' squad, if you get back to the casino tonight, are you going to play? Are you going to play slots? Are you going to play craps? You're going to do it?
If you like just giving the money away, yeah. I think you go out to a fish dinner, man. You're living on the Mississippi, man. Get some crawfish.
A big dinner awaits. The Las Vegas Outlaws. Taking it away is Jeff Hall. Mike Furry bringing it back, and Furry is knocked down at the 44.
And now, the hit of the game is brought to you by Lugs, the boots and shoes with an attitude, because you never know what you might run into. The Lugs hit of the game, featuring the Lugs Frenzy. Be careful out there.
Rest in peace there, Mr. Quarterback.
You saw it. Ben Snell back in. We have a new quarterback, Jim Ballard. He might be key down the line, boss, because with the roughness in the XFL, he may get an opportunity.
You know what? The big thing here for him tonight, that one play, he just got $7,500.
We have come to the 2-minute warning.
They had 4 over there.
Las Vegas, 25. Memphis, 3. Minutes away from a $100,000 bonus. Crowd filing out here in the Liberty Bowl. You have to give the crowd a lot of credit. They came out on a windy, rainy, miserable night. They supported their team, but offensively, things just didn't go right for the Maniacs.
I think the crowd sees the kind of talent that they've got here in Memphis. They'll be back. They're going to support this Memphis Maniacs football team.
12.
One game, baby.
A winner. Clock is running. Yep. 25-3 Vegas. End around. Mike Furry. And Furry is tackled.
Hey, Mac, what do you guys do to celebrate tonight? A bunch of you didn't even make curfew last night. How are you guys going to take this one off the hook tonight?
Oh, we made curfew. I don't know what you're hearing, but I'm glad a lot of people beating the traffic, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that there. So, underdig that.
Yeah, you made curfew. 10 guys didn't.
Yeah, B-Mac, he's standing up for his homies.
Damn, B-Mac's a good guy, you know.
Fellas, man,
he plays like an outlaw, but he's got a heart of gold inside that uniform.
Rolls, here we go.
So the clock continues to run mercifully for a very subdued Maniac team. Live football! And the ball out of bounds. And we got another fight. McCallum and Raphael Cooper were getting into it. You don't see punter fights very much.
Hey, you know what? When you're a punter on a winning team, all of a sudden your testosterone starts to boil.
Hey, I tell you what, you know it's a good night when your punter is kicking Heidi.
Roughing the kicker, defense number 20. Personal foul on the kicker, number 17 for retaliation. On penalties offset, the ball belongs to Memphis at the spot.
He's got to remember.
That's not roughing the kicker.
The punter's got to stay within his own mindset there. He's got to remember, he doesn't lift weights, man. He just punts the ball. Don't go off and get something stupid and then get a forearm in your drill work.
Well, you have to be careful. You don't want to lose your kicker to a separated shoulder. McCallum, 30 years old, from Vancouver, Canada.
After the play was over, 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Las Vegas coach. First down.
He's saying a Las Vegas coach? I guess Crowder gave him a couple.
Get it back, guys. Get it back.
Thoughts to take home with him. Gave him his 2 cents worth, and he got chained.
44.
So Jim Kreiner, coaching a year ago
Move to your left just a little bit. There you go.
Now he looks like a genius in the XFL. His team well prepared.
I guarantee it, he's loving coaching American football here in the US of A.
Raphael Cooper. And Cooper. So the Maniacs have to regroup. Las Vegas will celebrate.
Don't press, they got 20 seconds. Press, same thing. Dolphin right, 50. 50.
There will be no bonuses tonight for the Memphis Maniacs.
Yeah, I do. 50. 50.
Once more, it's Raphael Cooper.
Sorry about that, G. Good shit. Sorry about that, G.
And that should do it.
Now they apologize to each other.
A hard-fought game between Las Vegas and Memphis. For Brian Bosworth, Chris Raggy, Michael Barkan, Darren Torres, I'm Chris Marlowe. Week 2 of the XFL Smash Mouth football has come to a close. Our final score, Outlaws 25, the Maniacs 3. Next Saturday, the XFL Roadshow continues. Starting on NBC, the Los Angeles Extreme will take on the Las Vegas Outlaws. And then Sunday, right here on UPN, the Orlando Rage travel to New York to play the Hitmen. The XFL is here to stay. Good night from Memphis.
From up with your total choice package.
Football with an attitude.
Football like you've never seen it before.
Hey, yo, get ready for the revolution. It will be televised. A new day has come, baby. It comes to no surprise. The strong will stand, the weak will fall. To their knees on the floor as we watch you fall. This is the XFL!
And now, the XFL hits New York. The New York Hitmen, a team hungry for a win. This is their battleground, their backyard, and their head coach, Rusty Tillman. Coach, welcome to New York.
Get away! Gotta see here!
It's an unforgiving city with very honest fans. If the Thunderbolts have their way like the Outlaws did last week, Rusty's gonna be hard up for friends.
It is opening day for the XFL in the Big Apple. There's nothing quite like a New York fan. In these parts, you have to earn it. The rewards are always greater on Broadway, but so are the expectations. And today, here at Giant Stadium, the Hitmen know they need to make a huge first impression at home after a sluggish opener in Vegas. It's the Birmingham Bolts and the Hitmen next on TNN. And now, for the first time ever at the Meadowlands, your New York, New Jersey Hitmen.